Hodgwtins podcast. It's gonna be a damn good show.
You know, they got a video of him f***ing a dog or something and everything changes. Who knows? The good news is it's all good. I mean, the world's still it's still going just like it always does.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro wants to grow some bushy-ass eyebrows and lose his mind. That's his choice.
Fellas, I'm rolling.
Nice.
Okay. We got Owen Benjamin here. Hey, we experience a lot of winning right now. Right? Remember when Trump said, man, you're going to get tired of winning.
You're going to get tired of winning. I didn't know he was just talking to like Ben Shapiro and one other guy.
Right.
He's like, no, him. He's going to get tired of winning. You guys shouldn't even be listening.
Yeah, Mark Levin, he's been winning like crazy.
So just can't stop winning.
Yeah.
And doesn't it seem like Pinocchio, like their eyebrows are growing?
Yeah. Right. Especially Ben Shapiro.
Dude, his eyebrows are getting huge.
So that damn winning.
It's so much winning. So much winning. I think it's the sweat on his forehead because of Candace Owens.
Right? Yeah.
Dude, I became like a fan. I'm like a fan of hers now.
Yeah.
I used to always make fun of her, and now I'm like, dude, she's crushing it.
Yeah, she's one person in conservative media that, you know, she's doing her own thing. And she's created her own lane.
And she had to. Same thing happened to her as me. I didn't want to leave. Like, they kicked me out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was just pointing out a few patterns. And before you know it, because like the first pattern I was pointing out, it's like the How to Slay a Wizard stuff is like the names, like the Fed was started by a guy named Warburg. And I'm like, his name is War, you know? And then you see all these names where it's like, you know, the guy who owns that other bag's named Diamond. It's like Goldman and Cashman and Moneyman. I'm like, how great. Like, I think they tell you their name and you're like, okay. It's like, my name's Girth Luberstein. I make pornography. And you're like, okay.
Right. That name gives it away.
Yeah. And apparently my name means I owe one guy $100.
Right.
Owen Benjamin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like Bernie Madoff with your money.
Bernie Madoff.
Bernie Madoff.
Hey, well, who's the guy that took your money? Oh, his name was Bernie Madoff?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like, who'd you give all your money to? This guy named Girth Robberman. Like, dude, the head of Blue Origin, you know how it looks like a wing, like the Blue Origin?
Right.
The CEO, look it up. His name is Dave Limp.
What?
Yeah. No, it's to the point where people are like, no way, but these days it's time for the book because people are now like, okay, I'll read it now. Because before I'm like, his name's Dave Limp and he's flying a hammer. You know? And it's like Ellen DeGenerate. Like, what are the odds of that?
Degenerates.
Yeah.
Right. That blue, what's it called? Blue Orchid?
Blue Origin.
That ETF sucks.
What?
Stock.
The stock?
It's a stock. It's an ETF called, and it's been tanking like the last 14, 15 months.
I mean, isn't there a whole like customer base, like 9 lesbians?
Probably.
Yeah, wasn't it who's that chick that sings about fireworks?
Katy
Perry.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, it's like Katy Perry and like a few other chicks. They went up like 60 miles and they like, you know.
Now they're astronauts.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy as hell. Yeah.
It's funny though.
Yeah.
There they are.
Astronauts.
Dude, CEO Dave Limp. Look it up. Dude, his last name's Limp. There it is.
What? That's great. It does look like a limp cock.
Dude, look, just Dave Limp. There he is. Wow. Blue Origin CEO. Dude, how do you have your name like that? And it seems like things aren't going so well with some of these fellas these days. So I was just riffing with him about how they're going to have to change all their names to like, my name is Christian Goodfamily. Because they got to do a hard rebrand.
Right.
Like the cash and the dollars, like these, you know, the fiat system is kind of it's not as exciting as it once was.
I'm very suspicious of Cash Patel now.
His name's Cash App PayPal.
Yeah?
His last name, it's Cash App is his name.
Yeah.
Cash App PayPal.
Hey, it is.
Yeah.
Well, how about Dan Bongino?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even
That's
know.
a hard one
I
right
thought
there.
that dude's name was Boindingo until like a week ago. Like, I didn't even know he existed.
Right.
Everyone's like, oh, Boindingo betrayed us. And I'm like, who? And I looked him up, and it was just strange.
Yeah.
He looks like he's really jacked up on creatine. You know, he's like the dude who's like, no, I got to do preacher curls. And you're like, okay, dude, whatever.
I thought he was a black guy at first. And I remember some white people like, are you like black? And he got pissed.
Well, because of his voice, does he have a black voice?
He just looks like,
No, he looks
like a biracial
black
black
guy.
guy.
Yeah, I see that. I used to have a buddy like that.
Yeah, it really pissed him off though.
Why?
I think he's Italian. I don't think an Italian guy wants to be called black.
Well, I mean, if you know the history of Italy, they're black guys.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie
They
True
light
Romance?
Yeah.
Remember True Romance with
I haven't seen
Dennis
it.
Hopper and Christopher Walken?
Oh, really?
When he
I haven't
like,
seen it.
yeah, you gotta watch that. There's a whole scene where he's about to get killed, so he figures screw it, and he tells the story of Sicily and how they were invaded and banged by a hard end, and he keeps saying it, and he's like, "No, it's true." And Christopher Walken's like, "I don't know, man." You know, he's just like, he's getting so pissed, but it's true. Like the Moors did invade and they banged the whole country, so they're all little, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like the Nordics with Ireland. Like that's why I'm 6'8", but I'm like Irish.
Right.
Someone got banged. Yeah. You know? Like the Vikings were like the white version of the Moors. They're just these like
Big yoke guys.
yeah, and they just came down, and that's why I'm like 6'8", but I'm like supposed to live in the Shire.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Jeez. Hey, so what do you, well, I don't know what to call it. They say we're not at war, but it feel like we're in a war, but Trump says we're not at war.
Well, there's a lot of paradoxes going on right now. He's like, we already won, and it didn't even start yet. And you're like, what? Dude, it's an internal war, man. It's an internal war with reality, right?
Right. Like I
That's
call it a war on like a Facebook post, and people's like all over me. It's not a war. It's a military operation.
Well, this is a spellcast. This is why I do. This is why I wrote the book, How to Slay a Wizard. It's like this is what spellcasting does. It's like, you know, Carlin talked about that years ago with shell shock to battle fatigue, all the way up to post-traumatic stress. It's like you just start changing the name. Like cisgender had to be created in order to marginalize normal people. You know,
Right.
That's
From
why.
that,
That's why. I like sodomite more than gay guy.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's about
love-
the action.
Yeah, I love the sodomite.
And this is why I always stuck with the hard end, because
Right.
it separates behavior from the group.
Right,
Like Chris
it does.
Rock already did the whole thing.
Right.
I love black people. I hate, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Before him, Red Fox did it.
dude, it's like, it's necessary. It's like imagine me getting offended by like white trash. It's like, oh, white trash. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I happen to be white trash. Like the idea that everyone is the pejorative is nonsense.
Right.
It's like a commie identity move, you know?
Growing up, being black, we said, man, I can't stand niggas.
Exactly.
We say that all the time.
Yeah. I would be like, where's my bike? Oh, some, you know? You know, and even and someone's like, what if it turned out it was a white guy? I'm like, it was a white, right? You know what I mean? And dude, the funniest thing about Jews is the pejorative is the same name.
Right.
It's like, oh, you're being a real Jew.
Right.
And they're like, I'm like, that's your name, but that's the same word. It's all about the eyebrows. So it's like there's a Jew and then Jew, right? It's like if Mark Levin pays you with a gold sponsorship, you're like the Jews. But if you're going into another war, you're like Jew. You know, it's like right here.
Right.
So it's a very confusing time.
Yeah. What's the name of your book?
How to Slay a Wizard. Because the beauty of it, I know a lot of people are probably bummed and confused right now. It's all fair. Like everything works fine. You know, there's like spiritual usury, just like biological usury. You do a bunch of blow, you're up for 3 days. You're going to have to pay it back with sleep, you know? And it's like lies are like that too. If you take advantage of somebody by lying to them or manipulating them, it will come back. It just might take some time.
Yeah. Right. Do you think Iran was close to building a nuke? You think
Well,
that was
I
a
mean,
lie, or-
I could go into a lot about nukes themselves. I think a lot of that's spellcraft.
Yeah, they make it sound like it's like easy to make like a pizza or something.
Well, yeah, and it can destroy the world. Because one of my red flags is when someone attributes an action that only God can do to a man, it's probably a spell. Like imagine a narcissistic like wizard being like, if I hit this button, everyone in the world dies. You know, I'm already like, what is this? And my dad gave a speech once in Hiroshima, and I remember being like, oh, he's probably going to get cancer. And someone's like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, what do you mean it's fine? I'm like, isn't there fallout radiation for millions of years? They're like, they like kind of blank out, and they're like, no, yes. You know? And you're like, so what is a nuke?
Yeah.
And so I don't think that fallout radiation is what they say it is. I think it's kind of, I think it's a way to scare people and justify war. Like, oh, they're going to build a nuke. That's why we have to go in. It's like,
Yeah.
I think that a nuclear bomb is the current financial system.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like as soon as like Blue Origin ETFs. You know what I mean? Because I think about everybody I know that's died. Like I've never known a single person to die from a nuclear blast, an asteroid. I know people that die from despair and fentanyl. You know, it's like that's what kills people.
Yeah, you would think there'd be some kind of fallout or something in Iran. They said he took it out like about a year ago. Trump said he obliterated it. So it's like that shit's got blown up in the air or something.
Well,
right?
if it's the way they say it is.
Right.
I remember when I was a kid, I got in trouble because we had to hide under our desk because it was the Cold War, and we had 3 nuke plants in my town. Like, nuclear power is totally real. You just boil water and spin stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I remember being like, how is this desk going to help me? It's made out of cardboard. And they're like, how dare you? Like, they didn't have an answer. I'm like, no, but this is like a little desk. And, you know, looking back now, it's just like trauma stuff, you know, like AIDS. Oh, AIDS is going to get you, kids. Like AIDS, like Magic Johnson. Like his name is like Magical Penis. Magic Johnson. And Greg Louganis got AIDS. And they're both still alive because of Magical Johnson and Greg Louganis. His name was Lou Gayness. It was the same thing. Dr. Fauci was like, because, you know, when gay guys do the sodomy, they get a lot of shame and health problems.
Right.
And then they're like, come take this medicine. It's called AZT. And then they died.
Right.
That's
Dr.
AIDS.
Fauci, man. Like, doctor, I got you.
Isn't Fauci's name mean like death or something?
It means jaw, like jaws, like a mouth trap.
Yeah, like jaws of death.
Yeah. Like, dude, I think you get like demon points if you say it in your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I own a porno company, Luberman McBaddaughter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, listen, nukes may be real as described, but I was on a physics podcast, and like the physics behind it aren't as sound as people think. Like uranium's pretty intense. Don't get me wrong. Like you can put it on the tips of stuff. It can go real deep. But the mushroom cloud, I think, I don't know. I just seems a little far-fetched to me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man, because the director of counterterrorism just resigned this morning.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, he said I don't, and he couldn't in good conscience say I'm not going to support this. He just resigned and walked away.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
said
like,
they were not close to nukes, right? Yeah, it was no imminent threat. It's just it's all made up by Israel.
Trump's like, but they have flying carpets. He's like, they got genie lamps.
Man, it's like crazy, man. I like just this week I've caught that man like several times just flat out lying.
Trump?
Yeah, just flat out lying.
Yeah. I see him as just, I still find him funny, but like definitely not, you know, in a way that you want in charge of a war or anything. You know?
Yeah.
He just like says shit.
I know he just says it just to say it. Like they was asking him about the school in Iran, 170 kids died.
Yeah.
They asked him, he said, I think it was, he said, what did he say? He said, I think it was, he said, I think it was Iran. And it was a Tomahawk missile.
Yeah, and the journalist is like, so you're telling me that on the first day of a conflict, a country without that missile blew up their own school of children? And he was like, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty weird. You know?
Literally, though. Like,
No, it's horrifying.
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, once you realize what abortion is, it's like all over the place. You know, that's why spells kind of can keep people from seeing stuff so that they can survive. But like the truth is still pretty great though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like I posted about that, about the school, and we were like attacked. And they were like, then when it came out, we actually bombed the school. There's like, well, why the hell are they putting like military soldiers by our school? I was like, who the hell said there was military soldiers there? Yeah, it's like they can't accept the fact that we screwed up.
Yeah, and
killed
they're
a bunch of
like,
kids.
we thought it was a school of fish. Someone said school, I thought fish. It's like, yeah, the thing about wizards, in my opinion, is they can never own it. Because everybody makes mistakes.
Right.
And I make mistakes all the time, but I'm like, hey, man, I'm really sorry.
You own it.
Yeah, you own it. Like the guy who stole my bike was a white guy. I've been attacking blacks for 30 years. You know, you just own it and then you start over. It's like a reset, like that forgiveness. And then there's like, that's why I think these people end up so wicked, because they never own it, and then they stop being able to see what's even true.
Right. And they say it with a straight face, you know, which is really disturbing.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
it's like reactionary. Like he's asked a question and then
Yeah.
first thing he does is just lie.
Yeah.
It's like everything. He's like lying about everything.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the when he was like, remember when he said, "Are you guys still talking about Epstein, the loser?" Like, no,
It's a hoax.
and I'm like, dude, everybody I know that voted for you, it's about exposing pedos and not going to endless wars. And they're like, no, it's because I'm so tight with like, Marigold Adelson or whatever. It's like, no, dude, we accepted your Jew stuff.
Yeah.
But we wanted the no war stuff.
Right. Crazy, man. His fans are loyal, though. I mean, it's almost like it's a cult.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit. He told us no new wars. He's going to expose everything about. He totally flipped script, and everybody's, fuck yeah.
I know. People say I'm a cult leader. I'm like, if I say like too much in a podcast, they won't listen.
Yeah.
This dude just bombed a school, and they're like, people make mistakes. So what happens, man?
That's exactly what it is. So then own it, though. Why don't they own it? Yeah,
dude, even if Israel owned it, if they're like, listen, we just had to kill all these Gaza guys.
Yeah.
I'd be like, super intense, but like at least you're just coherent. It's when they act like victims. When they're like, I just had to bomb a school.
Right.
You're the one full of hate. That's the part where I'm like, listen, man, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like, just be honest about it.
Yeah. Do you think they have the ability to be honest?
It
takes a conscience.
Theologically, I think everyone has a path out. Literally, I mean, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as someone gets to a point where they're like aggressively attacking truth tellers because they don't want to be exposed for like a junk bond scam, it's like insane. And they've made money their god. That's another thing. Money is their protector, their provider. The Dow is at 50,000. So some kids got banned.
Dude, he said the other day when oil prices going up, we're going to make a lot of money. I'm like, who the hell are you talking about?
I'm like, dude, you don't even know your base, man. Like, did he think we were all just winking and like, yeah, we want to save the kids? Palantir stock.
Right.
Like, we're not in that world. I mean, everyone has to pay their bills and stuff, but that endless like need for more, a lot of his fans don't have. Like, I don't have that.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I can clear a certain amount, I'm feeling like too much pressure.
Right. Right.
It's like
this dude comes out with a damn meme coin. I'm like, dude, you're already a billionaire.
Dude,
why
Melania
you come out with a
did.
meme coin?
Melania. Dude, his wife is like, I'm also like going to start a currency that's going to fail. That's why I just started being like silver, and everyone thought it was crazy. I'm like, it's doubled since
silver
Christmas.
Is up. How much? It's like 250%.
It went up to 120, and then they started doing some manipulation. It's in the 80s, but it was like 25 not that long ago. Yeah,
right. Gold too.
Gold's over 5,000 an ounce.
That's nuts. I remember when that shit was $17 an ounce.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well,
now it's 5,000. Gold.
And so, everything is going to do that of like actual value. Because what they did, it's like a coat check at a party where you give them the coat, that's like a gold, and then they give you a ticket. Like anytime you want, that's the dollar. You can always get your gold back. And they did like basically 500 tickets per coat. So unless you need your coat, no one notices. They're like, dude, we have so many coats. They're just paper coats.
Right.
And then when it gets cold and they don't have any coats, they're like, we got to bomb Iran. I think Iran stole your coats. Normally that's when they hop in the wagon.
Good move.
Right. No, I mean, it's logical if you're like a con man.
Yeah.
It's like then they hop in the wagon and head on down the road. But the problem with their success is where do they go next? Like Antarctica?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of weird. Have you heard about the rumors about BiBi Netanyahu being
dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the six-fingered man stuff is pretty funny. Remind me of Princess Bride.
Yeah.
They're like, he has 6 fingers on his left hand.
Yeah. You got Mark of the Beast.
Yeah.
I got the clip.
Yeah. We got, how many clips you got?
I got a bunch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those. Oh, yeah, the ring disappears.
Yeah. Look at that.
Well, that being said, he's around a bunch of J's. Someone might have just taken. Ben Shapiro might have just popped out of the bushes and grabbed that ring. Watch this, and it's gone, just like your 401k.
And his face, and his hand is like all the fingers are the same length.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Look at that.
Like, like they all got cut off in the same farming accident.
That's all clean. Was that a black guy beside him?
Dude, but that guy is like, I think he hypnotized Trump. His voice is so, he's like the Jewish James Earl Jones.
Joe, was that a black guy beside him with a fade?
Where we got?
It was a black guy. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. I can notice by his haircut.
We got to.
See? That's
a
a
fade.
black guy.
That's a fade.
That's a total fade, right?
It could have been a Boindingo black guy, though.
That's a horrible haircut.
That's
that is the worst haircut I've ever seen.
It's like a yarmulke.
That is a yarmulke.
He cut a yarmulke on his head.
Dude, that's like you go into the barbershop, you're like, yo, give me the yarmulke fade.
Give me the yarmulke fade.
That's gotta be a black Jew, huh?
Yeah.
A blue.
Yeah.
And what are the black Israelite? They think that we were made on an island off Africa by a scientist. Because I've toured.
White people
yeah. I've toured so much that like that's why these tricks don't work on me. I'm like, dude, I've smoked blunts with the 5%ers for like 2 days straight, and you know, and they'll tell me all their conspiracy theories because there's black conspiracy theories.
Right. Yeah, they get wild, right?
Yeah. They're like, no, white people were made by a black scientist off the coast. Off the coast of Africa, and somehow you guys got control. And I'm like, they're like, they think we were like the AI of like 2,000 years ago. Yeah, but I thought it was funny.
I'm like, funny.
That's like the
I'm like, we just think you guys are going to take our bikes.
Yeah.
That's like the Planet of the Apes, the monkeys.
Yeah, that we were the monkeys.
Talking and they take over.
So the whites were actually the monkeys?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it might be the other way around.
You racist.
The dude I know that looks the most like a monkey is a white dude, though. He has super long arms.
Stephen King.
He looks totally like a monkey.
He's got that big space in his between his nose and his
he's got a monkey
flat.
skull.
Yeah, and monkeys have very thin lips.
Yeah, they do. They actually don't have big lips like me.
No, big lips don't have are not monkey. Monkeys have like. I'll just be honest about it. I'm like, no, you guys sometimes behave like monkeys. I'm like, if you actually look at it objectively, like a shaved monkey doesn't even have black skin.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's when you set fire to your own cars.
You're behaving like a monkey.
Yeah, so did Boston white guys.
Right. Hey, do you have more of those BiBi videos?
Yeah, I do.
What's this, the one with Huckabee?
Yeah.
But he's got that, I think he hypnotized everybody because you can't have that much blackmail. You know? It's like, he's like, hello, I'm BiBi. Like, he's like hypnotizing people.
Yeah.
He's like, God gave us the country. You're like, which God? You know?
It's not Jesus.
Yeah, I think we're all assuming the wrong God on this thing. Who's that guy on the left? He's got huge legs. It's like his waist goes up to his chest.
Look at all the shit shifting in the background.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
You guys get along.
Maybe that's why they want us to be drunken on drugs, because you can't tell it. You can't tell if things are shifting in the background.
But I have to tell you.
Yeah, that's not a real video.
That's why they do it in this like fake phone camera style, so it seems
Yeah.
authentic.
So why do you think they're doing this? Why are they putting out these?
I
fake
stopped
videos?
trying to figure out why they think.
Yeah.
That's why I got chickens and shit. I'm like, all I know is I don't trust them with my food supply anymore.
Right.
Because it's like, why would they do that? I don't know, because their mom told them they had special blood and they're a disappointment at the same time. And then someone clipped their ween, you know, with their mouth. You guys have seen that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, rabbis will circumcise a baby with their teeth. Like, dude, that should have been like, pull over the car. We got to figure this out. Like, that's crazy.
We got to do something about these Jews sucking babies' dicks now.
And like, I believe in having one Jewish friend because if you have more than one, they start conspiring.
Right.
But one is good. They're like interesting. They're fun.
Yeah.
You know, they're
It's
great
when
at
they get in a
storytelling.
pack.
Yeah.
That's where shit goes to hell.
Yeah. It's like there's a flock of seagulls and a conspiracy of Jews. That's what the group is called.
Look at the coffee. Look how it doesn't spill.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And it's right on the verge of spilling, but it won't spill.
You guys think he's dead? I mean, Iran reported that they like did, but nobody believes anybody anymore.
Well, is Israel taking any fire? I haven't seen any videos of them taking fire or anything.
Supposedly they're getting bombed up and they're not supposed to report it.
Really?
Yeah.
My Israeli friend said that he seems like a lot of it's performative. That they're just like hitting like empty buildings. Who knows, man? It could be like an insurance scam. They're like, you bomb our buildings, we bomb yours, we double insure it.
Right.
Dude, I had a theory that COVID was about selling toilet paper. Like, you don't even know what's motivating. Like, once people start lying, I'm like, I can't listen to a word you say anymore. I don't know what the truth is, and I can't possibly figure this out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, all I hear on the news is about them. Trump said he destroyed the entire Navy, the Air Force. I was like,
but these are the same people who was that close to a nuke. But you destroyed their
everything.
Yeah, it's just constant contradictions.
Yeah.
And you can't tell what's AI.
What's this?
Like all these bombing videos.
Yeah, you
You
can't
tell
tell.
if they're AI anymore. You can't tell where they are from.
Yeah, now it's like that Space Invaders game from the 80s. Remember that? It literally is like you're watching a Space Invaders game.
Yeah, it's like, what's this?
Who's that? Is that Dan Boindigo? Dude, how much would it suck to be that guy? You talk all that shit.
Yeah.
You're like, we're going to get all the pedos. We're going to bring them to Guantanamo. And then he's like, Epstein had no victims. And you're like, dude. And he's like, and frankly, you're like a demon if you say anything else.
You quit, and then you go back to doing YouTube videos.
Yeah, like anybody's going to listen to you at that point. I'm like, no, we wanted, and it's like, well, why don't you arrest the pedos? I'm like, you were the head of the FBI. Like, that's why, like, I can't arrest anybody. Like, that's your job. It's like if a fireman was like, well, why don't you put out the fire? I'm like, that's why our tax money pays you to put out the fire. It's like, why don't you pick up the hose and put out the fire? I'm like, no, I do shocking jokes about black people stealing bikes. I'm like, your job is putting out the fire.
Right.
Like, imagine if I just started handcuffing people. Like, I'd get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
How do you think the whole Epstein files is going to end? Because eventually it's going to end. Do you think people are going to get convicted? Co-conspirators are going to be thrown in jail?
Dude, I don't even know, man.
I don't think nothing's going to happen.
I don't think anything. Well,
I think the people are too important.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen. I mean, because once that starts going, but I've been wrong about. I didn't think Elon was going to buy Twitter, and I thought that was all nonsense. And I'm back, and I'm tweeting all kinds of shit. So it's like,
right.
So,
it's crazy, right?
So,
you can say whatever on Twitter.
Yeah, no, it's why it's amazing. I've just been making fun of Laura Loomer's face. No, because it's not like I'm being mean. It's like she did it to her face.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude.
What'd she get, like a bunch of fillers?
I don't even know, man. It looks like she was floating in a river for a few weeks. I mean, that's nuts. And me making fun of that, I think, is a net positive because it's like, hey, young girls, like, don't do that.
No, that can't be real.
That's fake, right?
No, dude, you can't tell the difference. It's kind of like the AI Netanyahu stuff.
Oh, is that her before the Is that actually her?
Well, she just went. She just went to India and is the first woman in history to not be sexually assaulted by Indians. That was somebody's tweet I retweeted. I don't want to take credit for someone else's joke. But
That terrible here.
Yeah, the other one was.
no, that's brushed.
Apologize for all of your fake news at
like
CNN
that
has led to this attempted assassination of President Trump, Jake. Shameful behavior.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, she
I mean, she might be prepping for.
Yeah,
that's
fake.
not her.
Is that not her?
They trolling right there.
This one's real though.
That is real.
This one is actually real.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's her before.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
That's crazy as hell. She's in the White House. She has Donald Trump's phone number.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her. Yeah, he's like, I wonder if like he's just been
Who
trolling.
the hell is that?
That is an amazing picture.
That is awesome.
Dude, like in 1995, if you were presented that photo, you would believe that's an alien. Where it's like, that's a space alien.
Yeah.
That's like a 9-foot space alien with a normal dude, like, who just got his license.
Her avatar.
That dude's got a strong stash for being so small.
Yeah. That's an Epstein stash right there. That's
that can't be real.
What is this picture?
I mean, that stash.
Is that even real?
That can't be real.
That guy, that little kid is, I mean, and I can't tell his age either. But that looks real.
Yeah.
That's real. Bigger the beak, the bigger the sneak, as they say.
Yeah, this one's real, I think.
That's so intense.
It's like Botox or something.
She looks normal right there. Go back up. Not that one. That one.
I don't know. It freaks me out. It's uncanny
She's
valley.
got a crimson chin, man.
Just get older. It's like not bad to get old. It's like you look fine. Like wrinkles, like laugh wrinkles look good on women. It's like you've been smiling and laughing.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I'm going to kill my face like I killed my heart. Dude, imagine if a guy did that with like his balls. If they're like, I have so many wrinkles on my scrotum.
Hey, man. Hey, Doc, I got a bunch of wrinkles on my balls. I want smooth balls.
Hey,
didn't Dave Chappelle have a joke on that? He said he's going to get Botox on his balls.
Really?
He said, I want some smooth balls.
Smart man. He just wants to live his best self.
Yeah.
Still another joke going.
Well, that was actually me. I didn't realize he had done it first, so I guess we're even now.
This years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for him.
a long time ago.
Dave, I mean, I think Key and Peele hold up to the point where I have a conspiracy. I think they're making new sketches.
Key and Peele.
I keep seeing new sketches. That shit is funny, though. Those dudes are funny.
Yeah.
Hey, when you was in Hollywood, do you miss it? Because they 8-balled you, right?
Like, yeah, I got
Yeah,
kicked
big
out
time,
of banks and shit.
That's nuts.
You was kicked off of banks too?
Well, PayPal, YouTube, Twitter. I mean, I was kicked off everything. I was kicked off QuickBooks.
What do you?
No, I'm
You
dead
can't even
serious.
keep your books.
Not QuickBooks is like more like slow books for you.
Right.
No, they did.
What do you
That's
think?
like so un-American.
What did you do?
I actually became more American. I'm like, I'm going to get a P.O. box like a red-blooded man.
Right.
And I'm going to build my own shit, and now it's better off. But yeah, I had too big of an audience for what I was saying back then. Because like the things people say normally now, I was just saying then
Yeah.
in 2017.
Yeah.
You know?
Did a lot of conservatives turn on you?
They did when I made fun of the moon landing.
I don't think that we've been on the moon.
Yeah, I don't
be
know.
honest.
I agree.
It's still in hell we was on the moon.
No, there's a few, and I'll leave them all out, but there's a few that went like nuts about that. I'm like, you think they played golf and then they couldn't go back because they no longer, I'm like, dude, they had less tech than an iPhone. The thing looks like it was made at Joanne Fabrics.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like, but why would they lie? I'm like, I'll give you 1,000 reasons. Would you like 10,000 reasons?
Did you see that damn spaceship they landed in?
Yeah, it looks like a meth head's tree fort. No, the thing that blew my mind, because like everybody is an expert at different stuff. They're like, you're not an expert at rocketry, fine. I am an expert at film production.
Right.
They tilted up.
Yeah.
So they leave the moon. There was no one on the moon. And so they're like, oh no, 240,000 miles away, they did it remote controlled with a nerd. And I'm like, no, they didn't.
Right.
Dude, I had Vivian Kubrick on my podcast, and she was like, if it was my dad, it would have looked real. Because I was like, do you think your dad, Stanley Kubrick, do you think he shot the moon landing? She was like, no, it would have looked real. I always thought that was so funny.
Yeah. So a lot of people turn on you because
the moon landing, they were like, because it's all spellcraft. It's like, because they're like, that was our greatest accomplishment. I'm like, no, your greatest accomplishment is being a father.
Right.
Like, raise your kid, man. Like, you do something. It's what I was saying about like spiritual usury. You see that with the white guys now too. It's like, we built the cathedrals. I'm like, you can't pitch a tent. Like, you didn't build anything.
Right.
And so when people have their like identity externalized, it's easier for them. Like all their accomplishments and all their failures are someone else.
Yeah.
And then they can just live these slovenly lives.
Yeah. Like look at the left and right. The left and the right, they live through their politicians. They can't even criticize them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, you speak for me.
Yeah.
That's why it's the same concept. If we get rid of guns, we get rid of crime. It's like, it's the object, it's like words. There can't be a bad word.
Right.
Like it has to be context. There has to be intent behind it. And so that whole mindset, I didn't realize how many dudes that were based on like abortion and guns were like, no, I floated in the moon with a kazoo. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And I think it stunted science because it's like, if you have to believe all that stuff, you can't really advance anymore.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
we're definitely regressing, I think.
Yeah, my wife was a structural engineer, master's degree. Now she's a stay-at-home woman because I know her place. But I saw her one of her bags. She went to USC and it said sponsored by the Central Intelligence Agency, and I was like, do they have to teach you guys that jet fuel melts steel beams and collapses giant buildings? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, do you know the only time in human history that's ever happened was on one fall day?
Right.
Right. Like there was just a Saudi Arabian skyscraper that just got hit, and lo and behold, it didn't collapse,
Right. Do you think that was a spell on 9/11 that day?
Yeah. The passport. Like, I don't know about all that, but I know that if a plane hits a building, a passport doesn't fall to the ground and someone goes, oh, that was one of the guys that did it.
Yeah.
Like paper in an explosion, it's much more likely like a guy dropped a passport.
Yeah.
It was like, stuff like that. But I don't make any claims though. Like I went through a phase where I thought I knew, and then I realized I just can't discern on that level. I'm like, all I can control is my reaction.
Right.
So if someone tries to scare me or try to get me to do something, that's when I just chill and I'm like, regardless of what it is, am I going to hide under a desk? Or am I going to go out on I'm not going out on my knees if the Ruskies have a nuke.
Yeah.
I'm standing.
I'm going to go watch the sunset.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to see it when it
I'm going to
blows
red
up.
dawn this shit. I'm staring right at it.
Right.
Because that's the thing. Whether nukes are real or not, I'm not going under the desk.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't wear a mask. I'm like, I'm not going to go under the desk, man. I'm not going on my knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember back in the 40s, 50s, they got these old archaic videos of students getting up on a desk prepping for a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Getting on a desk, what the hell is that going to do?
It's trauma mind control. That's why I wrote the book that everyone should get on Amazon called How to Slay a Wizard.
Yeah, How to Slay a Wizard.
Yeah, because I break it down. I show like what Wizard of Oz is really about, the financial system. The Wizard of Ounce, OZ. You follow the yellow brick road to the emerald green city of nonsense. And then the end is so telling that the little grabbler in the balloon doesn't even know how it works. He's like, I don't know how it works. And he floats off.
Right. Yeah.
That's why some of these like nemesis, like the Ben Shapiro types, I don't even think they know what the hell they're doing. Like they're just like,
yeah, he said we got to move the retirement age up to like fucking 120 or something like that. I was like, something crazy. Like if you work in construction or you labor intensive job, when somebody says that, it's like
gotta
you
piss
work
you off.
behind a desk, you talk all day.
yeah, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, wizards
Exactly.
don't know that Hogwarts Castle needs a union, and they have to like actually build the castle out of bricks.
Right.
Yeah, like my brother's a tree guy. I do farming, so it's like I'm in the lucky position where I have a talking job, but I know reality. Like I know that like the linesmen with the power lines are way more important than all the congressmen.
Right.
Because like when power goes out in a winter storm, people are just like, oh, few hours until we get it back. It's like, bitch, how about you never get it back?
Yeah.
Like, how about you have to figure out how to do a root cellar now?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, how to salt meat. I had to learn that.
Yeah. I remember I had this job, man. I had this part-time gig when I was in the Marine Corps, working for a moving company. And man, we went to this rich guy's house. That house is huge, all that damn furniture. The next morning, I couldn't walk, I couldn't move.
Right.
Right? And I was like, how do these people do this for a living?
Because it's like awkward moves too. Your back is like,
everything hurt.
I love when you guys were talking about the Marines and how you thought you'd like be together and then you're like working like a shitty job in it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting.
The one thing I joined the military is because I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be MP.
Yeah.
Everything was a lie. I was open contract.
Spells.
Yeah.
How did they do it to you? Like, how did they do it where they're not liable, but they made you think that would happen?
I don't. They saw a young, dumb, full of cum idiot walking down the mall one day. Said, "Oh, look, these two guys will be easy." All they want is some pussy. All I gotta tell them, hey man, there's some white girls in California. They shaped like nigga girls.
Wait till you see all the pussy at a base in Qatar.
Right.
I've been there, man. I've been to Oman and Qatar and all this shit. They call them desert roses because like one chick that's like a 3 is like a 10.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember the recruiter told me, he said, man, I'm telling you, how did he put it? He said, man, the girls here in Virginia where you went to school, you might say she's a 10, but in California, she's a 4.
That's hilarious.
I was like, yeah? He's like, yeah.
And they're all trannies.
When we got out of boot camp, went home, we was looking for the recruiters. The office had closed. They're gone.
They're out.
They're gone.
Well,
We got to get back to the twins, get back. We got to get out of here.
Remember that fat chick that tried to get us to give money to the starving kids in Africa in like the 90s, Sally Struthers?
Yeah.
I started calling all those numbers. They're all gone now.
Yeah.
Because remember that shit? It's
Sally
like,
Struthers.
it's like, look at little Tyrone. He needs $1 a day. Remember that chick?
Right,
yeah.
right, right. Had
Yeah.
a fly on his face. And he...
Yeah, it's just got a fly. It's like, fucking get the fly off his face. She's like, no, the fly sells it.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they hop in their little wagon. Like, that recruiter's out.
Oh, Joe, pull up this video of this little black kid. He's crying. He's like he has an, and then he just starts laughing. Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
The little black kid. That video was crazy.
Yeah, totally.
Prompted the FBI and police to expand.
You know what video I'm talking about, Joe?
No.
It's like a little black kid.
Black
He's
kid crying, then he starts laughing.
It's like a meme.
It's almost like one of those
Dude, Sally
infomercials.
Struthers almost got killed by a warlord.
Really?
Yeah, so like a lot of times now that we know with the Epstein stuff, like these like limousine liberal retards go over there and they're like sex trafficking a lot of times. So like Sally Struthers is there, like for 80 cents a day, we can get Tyrone some shoes, you know? And
Tyrone?
And the
African name.
yeah.
That's some stupid American name. Tyrone.
Yeah. Well, that's what I named the moonshot. I said there was a fourth astronaut named Tyrone Shoelaces that we left
Oh, I
up
saw
there.
that on your
Yeah. And so
Yeah, I know this kid.
no, so the warlord was like thinking that he was protecting the kids and was like kidnapped Sally Struthers, and she had like a nervous breakdown. But he let him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. What's this?
That's crazy. He's probably filming something.
Yeah, they're like, we'll give you a candy if you pretend I'm a lion.
Does it got sound, Joe?
Yeah.
Look how good their teeth are over
I
there
know,
too.
they're freaking white.
No, dude, that's the thing. Like, legit Africans have really good teeth.
Yeah.
It's always the processed foods, like the Aborigine type that have messed up teeth. Because they're eating Spam all day and shit.
He's a little paid
That's
actor.
so crazy. Once I saw that video, I saw I'm not donating to anything.
No way. I'll donate time. Like, I was just talking to Jake Shields about that, where it's like, if they're like, do you want to teach kids piano? Yeah, I'm a piano teacher. Yeah, but if it's like, you want to give Ben Shapiro some money? Like, no. But I'll donate time. I'll do labor. I'll help build a school or a church or something, but I'm not just...
If you need food, I'll go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
I'll buy you
I'd say that
groceries.
to homeless people all the time. I'm like, I'll get you food. They're like, okay, sell food for crack. I'm like, dude, I'm out of here, you know?
Yeah.
They just want the crack.
They want the crack, man.
They don't want no steak. They want the crack.
I'm like, get the food, man. They're like, dude, have you ever tried crack? I'm like, good point. In your defense, I've never tried crack. It might be awesome. You know? Like, I'm coming from a place where I don't know what crack feels like, but I mean, they seem to like love it.
Yeah. Talk about spells, man. They don't even. I don't even think they really grasp the situation to see themselves how bad they are.
No. Same with the painkiller shit. I've never.
Yeah.
I had laudanum once on a plane because I was really sick, and that shit was intense.
Yeah.
But I like pain. It tells me what's wrong. Like, imagine if you don't feel any pain.
It's a great warning sign.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like if everyone's being nice to you all day, I'm like, what the? Are you guys fucking gonna steal from me? You know?
Yeah. You're about to get robbed or
Exactly.
murdered. One of those.
Everything
One of
you
those.
do is perfect. That's why celebrities go nuts, because like
Yeah.
everyone around
All of
them
them do, man.
All of them go
Yeah.
crazy. Because like everyone around them is like trying to get something from them, so they don't know, they lose. That's why they just bombed Iran. Nobody's like, hey man, there might be something that happens after that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I've been coming across a lot of videos of Britney Spears.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
remember when she was like really popping, she was so popular, and then there was a bunch of Hollywood people around her acting crazy, and I was looking at her reaction. Like, I remember she was on stage with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson did something really stupid, and she was like, wow, this guy's like really weird. And now I'm looking at her and like, you turn into Michael Jackson.
Yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
a crazy, especially when the musical artist realizes they're more valuable dead.
Yeah.
Like that's when it gets weird.
Yeah.
When it's like, yeah, when you die, your records will be worth twice as much. Are you still don't want to tour?
I saw a video of her. I saw a video. She's dancing with butcher knives.
Totally.
I was like, what is that about?
I remember when people was like, her father was in control of her trust or something like that.
Yeah.
Controlling everything. It's like, no, this is the patriarchy. You need to free her. Her dad's evil. Now we
Right.
see why his dad was freaking there,
Yeah, it's like-
because his freaking daughter is fucking nuts.
It's like freeing a cow in the street. You're like, let it be free like a buffalo. I'm like, it's a freaking dairy cow. It'll be dead in one day.
Look at this shit.
Oh, yeah. She's not doing good, man. Look at those knives.
What is that, a dog or cat back there?
I don't know, but it's dead. Oh man, that's not a fun life there.
Yeah. I wonder what that's about.
It's like a sleep paralysis demon.
Just being around people that have used you and sexualized you your whole life. It's like that South Park did a good episode on Britney Spears.
Yeah.
It's bad, man. I used to hang out with celebrities all the time, and over time, I'm like, man, this is not what I thought you got. I'm like, this is intense.
Hey, did you check out the Oscars the other night?
No, I've been watching since they got super gay. That was like 5 years ago. They started being like, in the next award for the man who cut his penis off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, remember when they gave everyone a shot in the audience? Mm-hmm. Right before COVID, they were like, everyone get a flu shot. Remember they were just giving shots to everyone?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if you're in the crowd and they're like, dude, I'm not taking a shot of whatever you have in there. What does that cum? You know? So what did you guys think of the Oscars? What happened?
My son was watching, so I was watching it. I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably chilled out a little bit. The beast isn't quite as swollen with pride.
Yeah. Like the black Michael B. Jordan, he won best actor. And I went on Twitter because I want to see the right like melting down, call it a DEI. Sure as shit. Yep, he won because he's black.
They're like, that'd be funny if they didn't even hide it. They're like, and the best actor with beautiful dark molasses skin. Dude, speaking of B, like here's a spell. Susan B. Anthony, I think, is a guy.
Susan B.
Like kind of like Michael B. Like Susan B. Anthony. Like Susan is Anthony.
Yeah.
Adam's apple. Because that got me thinking like Michael B. Jordan. Like, what does that mean?
Michael B. Jordan, yeah.
There's definitely something going on with that dude's name. You don't get a statue of a golden dude without a penis unless you're playing ball.
Right.
Is that Susan B. Anthony?
Susan B. Anthony is a guy. Oh, she looks like a guy. Dude,
She
women
looks
did
like
not,
Laura Loomer's mom.
yes. Women did not want to vote. It meant you had to be part of the fire brigade. No, that's a dude. Susan,
She looks like Aleister Crowley here.
100%. So does that Bush lady.
So
Barbara Bush looks like Aleister Crowley too.
So that's actually a dude?
In my opinion, I can't prove it. I've never witnessed the penis. Don't get me wrong. A lot of this is speculation. There could be a nuclear bomb. I've just never seen any evidence of it. Just a lot of fear.
Right.
You know, they're like, what about Hiroshima and Nagasaki? I'm like, they weren't in the top 10 most destroyed cities.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and they, like, Tokyo was, like, leveled. Totally.
Jeez.
That's an intense lady.
Like, regardless if they're real or not, I was like, okay, let's say they are real. Why would you create a nuclear weapon to start a nuclear war with two nuclear superpowers? It doesn't make a lot of sense. I just think it's all BS.
I think it's a game theory racket where it's like, since we both have nukes, we won't fight each other. Well, that's what we tell. It's like human farming. We'll just tell that to them. And then if we ever want to invade somebody, we'll say they're developing a nuke.
Yeah, I think that's why they want the nuke to be left alone. That's why we have a nuke. That's why Russia got a nuke. China's got a nuke.
Dude, right now, if I was
Israel's got a
Iran, the only thing I'd want is a nuke now. I'm like, I didn't think I needed one. Dude, that's what happened to me with guns. I'm like, I didn't think I needed one until I realized cops show up with a notepad and they never return.
Right.
You know?
Right.
No, if nukes are real, Iran, that's all they should be doing. They're like, dude, I that's all I need now is a nuke. You know?
Yeah.
And then
They
they're
will
like,
leave us alone if I have just one.
yeah, they're like, we just want to grow fig trees and have gay beards.
Yeah. They just
No offense to your beards, gentlemen, but theirs are way long. Dude, I had a beard recently, and I was playing Nick Fuentes in a sketch. So I had to shave,
Oh, really?
but I had like a legit beard. I feel a little gay not having a beard right now.
You feel naked, right?
I swear to God, I feel naked.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to cut this off.
Yeah.
No, I legitimately feel like because one of my kids asked me like, how come? And I didn't answer it the way I wanted to, but it was like, how come men have beards? I want to be like, because if they didn't, they're women,
Right.
you know. But that felt like that'd be a little aggressive. I don't want to bring that type of thing up, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Well,
when they
it's
shave
true.
a man, that's why like when they'd conquer people, they'd cut their hair and shave their beard, and then they'd be concubines.
Yeah.
But I don't want to explain that to my kids. You know?
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
You bred up explaining Native Americans scalping people.
That's why the longer the beard, the less you were conquered. Because it meant no one shaved you.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it. The first thing you do if you conquer someone is shave their fucking beard. I'd be like, bust out the Gillette. He's done.
Hey, what do you think about what Nick Fuentes said during the midterms? We should all go vote left.
Retarded. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I think it would be worse.
I'd still take bloodthirsty gay neocons over like the Democrats. I know that sounds cold, but it's like, you know?
Yeah. I think the right, even the voters, we're just warmongers.
Yeah, but the good news is you don't have to show up. You just keep walking in the mall. When that dude's like, oh, these twins want to F some Cali girls. If you just kept walking, they can't have a war.
Dude, if I'd have kept walking, I'd have never met you. I would never be on this podcast.
But that's why it's not a mistake, because it all leads to the next thing, Like, I don't regret shit, and I've done some wild shit. Like, I've made some calls that are just insane.
Right.
But it led to, like, meeting my wife and doing this. And it's like, I wouldn't change anything, because it's just, that's what I mean about pain. It's like a lesson.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, you had to be in that mess hall away from your twin without any women to really understand America. You know?
Right. I've did some crazy shit too, dude.
Totally.
I should be dead right now.
Dude, 100%.
Crazy shit, yeah.
Dude, like my whole time in Hollywood, it's not like I did evil shit. I did nihilistic shit where I'm like, I can't believe I got in a car with that dude. You know what I mean? Like, what was I thinking? Or like, just stuff that's just like, what was I? Dude, I used to just talk shit to strangers.
Yeah. How weird is Hollywood actors and Hollywood in general? I got a brief glimpse of it when I was doing a bunch of audition stuff, and it was weird.
Getting weirder around when I left because it was like, people remember in 2012, it's like Galifianakis was doing hard end jokes on stage. Like Sarah Silverman was calling people f***s, you know? It's like, it wasn't like the madness hadn't kicked in. And stand-up is like fighting. You either win or you lose. Do they laugh or not? So, but then Netflix came out and they started paying everyone all this money and doing laugh tracks for like bad comedy. They wanted to control comedy.
Right.
And then everyone got so weird and everyone was a victim. But, dude, there's some weird people out there. There's some black magic shit that I fortunately avoided just being at the Improv every night, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we went to this audition, dude.
No, you gonna
they said they want us to be hosts of this show, and Rocky Sylvester Stallone was the producer.
He was the executive producer, they told us.
Yeah, he was We go in this room, dude. It's just a black couch right there. I'm not shitting you.
And two gay guys.
It's a black couch, two gay guys, and he's staring at my crush the entire time. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
They're like, are they both the same size? Dude, that's nuts.
The dude started sweating. He could not take his eyes off my crush. I don't know what I was thinking. I had on some skinny jeans.
Jesus.
I guess you saw everything.
Oh, man.
Thankfully, I had my manager there, a black woman.
Well, you still could have taken them in a fight. It's not like that's
dude, I was paralyzed.
No, they want you to want it.
Yeah.
You know, like I barely auditioned because stand up, I would write my own shit or like people would see me and put me in stuff. And then I'd go on a couple auditions and I'm like, I'm being judged by this.
Everybody's gay in Hollywood.
Dude, I was like one of the leads on a sitcom for 3 years. I was in a bunch of movies and I had like almost never auditioned because they're like, oh, we can build something around your act.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. And so, but I've been on some auditions where someone's like, can you do it a little? I'm like, can you just not be a homo? Like, are we equals here?
Yeah.
You know, these little guys with the clipboards.
Yeah.
And but that whole thing is nuts, especially what they do to like the high drama women. They're like, cry like you just got raped.
Right.
And you're like, dude, that's gonna cause some damage, man.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Yeah, because they have to they get like an event in their head that they relive.
They have to go into that place.
Some people don't recover.
They don't get out, man.
Yeah.
What's that guy? That one guy that played Joker?
The Joker. Heath Ledger.
Yeah, they said that movie he was in, it pretty much killed him.
Yeah, like Val Kilmer after The Doors never stopped being Jim Morrison. He was like, this is me now. It's like, holy shit, man, you're committing to this. Like he was Iceman and stuff, you know? And then he's like Jim Morrison, and he's like, and then he just kept doing that.
Yeah.
Like a stand-up is like the opposite. I don't like change that. I couldn't be like a French prince. You know, like it would just be me as blah, blah, blah. It's like my timing, my comedy.
Right.
You know, I can act really well if it's written for me. If I have to be someone else, it's like a joke.
Yeah.
Do you think you ever go back into like the Hollywood scene?
No. Well, everything's gone now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like now this is like this studio right here is like Warner Brothers. Like there's no different. They're just in a sinking ship now.
Right.
Now I think it's just money laundering. It's like modern art. It's like no one cares.
Bargain
know?
art? Yeah.
Yeah, because the tech just way advanced. Granted, we can't go back to the moon. We don't have that tech. But the tech we do have, I mean, it's pretty amazing that we can just have a small crew and have more interesting entertainment.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, dude, Seinfeld was like $8 million an episode to see 4 sociopaths just like mess with people in a city with bad genes. You know? You ever watch that shit without a laugh track? Dude, the soup Nazi was a really good guy.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh, the suit Nazi?
Yeah. All he asked was just to be polite in line. They tried to steal his soup and then they ruined his business.
That's
Right.
It's true. What's the deal with Gaza? You know, they're just, at this point, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we see what you guys do. You make all the pornos. They're like, well, you know, we got to make the pornos.
When they say that God's chosen, I just laugh.
When they say what?
When they say that God's chosen people.
I know. I'm always like, which God is my new thing? Because I'm like, you know, 60% of the country's full-blown atheist. So when you say, like, so how does that work exactly?
Yeah.
And I don't even care that much. I just rip on everyone. I think vets are some of the most like protected. Like I make fun of veterans because I'm like, you got to make fun of everybody that's like.
Yeah.
And I've had vets be like, man, thanks, dude. Like nobody makes fun of us, and I just guarded a fucking poppy field. You know?
Yeah.
And because it's freeing. It's like, I get to just like laugh at the shadow, you know?
Yeah.
That's why like not being able to make fun of Jews is like, it's going to hurt them long term. You know, they're like, what's the deal with reality itself? You know?
Yeah. Dude.
Because comedy releases, it's like massage. It's like,
you
you
make
don't
fun of
have to be
everybody.
afraid anymore, you know? Just let it go.
I think it's funny when black jokes, white jokes, woman jokes. You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
Now he's saying no, that's wrong.
Because they don't want to hear the truth. Like imagine just the jokes we're just doing about the war we just won and it hasn't started yet. Like that's reality.
I learned a lot from black jokes.
Totally.
I'm not going to be that guy.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I think part of the social engineering with blacks is like making these words, like if a white man utters this word, you become a child and you're angry and you're violent.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's insane. Like that's a spell, man.
That N-word is like, they start like just losing it.
They lose it, dude. They lose it. It's like, and for me, it's not like black gangsters. I know their shit. They don't care. It's like a black liberal. Is like terrifying because you don't know what they're gonna do. You say the wrong word, they just MK Ultra and go nuts.
Right.
Like imagine Don Lemon. Like imagine if that dude hears a hard N, he just starts sucking everyone's dicks.
Hey, they start.
Dude, how crazy is that shit? He's like married a guy.
Yeah, and he goes into a church to protest ICE. And how do you get that? How do you
Dude,
get
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's like construction or carpentry. It's like when you're not plumb at the base, by the time you get up a few stories, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's like his fundamentals are so off that it's like by the time they're protesting ICE in a church, it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, how does this make any sense?
Like, if you don't know this wrong, it's nothing I can do for you.
Yeah, it's like margarine.
Yeah.
Like, why would you replace butter? They're like, butter's great. Well, here's a bunch of chemicals that make you gay.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Yeah. Legally, I can't say margarine makes you gay.
Yeah, you'll get sued for that, right?
I don't know. I don't know if they really want it out in the public. I just think a lot of soy can mess with your endocrine system. Makes you a little gay.
If you got,
So how's life on the farm?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you live at?
North Idaho.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I got 4 little sons, awesome wife.
4 sons?
Yeah.
Wow. No girls?
No girls.
You got a magic dick.
I don't know though, but girls
You
though,
have a Magic Johnson.
but girls might ensure more like they have kids faster. You know, like I did it. Like I'm all down with whatever God gives me. You know, I'm like happy with my sons, but like daughters, you can get that going too. Because I want a ton of grandkids. You know.
Yeah.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. So are you going to keep having kids or?
I think 4. I would have as many as we can. We just started a little later, and like C-sections were kind of hard on my wife because she married a Nephilim. So it's like, the size different. I mean, she's not short, but it's like there was always some issues. Like I'm 6'8".
Yeah, you gonna make some big kids.
Yeah, and so it's like we
woman.
might need some help getting this kid out. But they're all
Just creating
crushing.
the kid is probably bad too. Just smothering it to death.
That's hilarious.
Creating it didn't happen. 9 months later, oh my God, they gotta be.
That is so funny, man. Yeah. That would be my pitch if I was a short dude with a little ween.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, the birthing process is going to be so easy for you.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why they're like a labor shortage. I'm like, not where I am, dude. I got 4 slaves now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, why do you think white people are not having kids like they used to?
Shame, being gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got real. Have you ever seen the Mouse Utopia experiment?
No.
They took all these mice and they took away all their predators and gave them unlimited food.
Okay.
And their population shot up. And then literally they became gay cannibals. And it went to 0. They started over pruning themselves. They started eating each other. Yeah, I think a lot of white Americans had that combination of being overindulged and also like shamed really hard. A lot of spells, environmentalism. If you have a kid, you're going to destroy the rainforest. Like Bono from U2 told us.
Yeah.
Like that's insanely stupid.
Right.
Like
right.
the guy who sings Sunday Bloody Sunday knows a lot about the rainforest. Don't have children. It's like,
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about, the Mouse Utopia?
yeah.
This is why everyone
Yeah,
is
actually
single
being
and men stop
overindulged and not
trying.
having
This is the
struggle
mouse
or pain.
paradise,
It's like
a scientific
Makes you
experiment
weak.
from the 1960s.
Yeah, it's like when we
They
grow
made the
food.
perfect
If you
world
don't
for
have
mice
wind
with
on something,
unlimited
they don't
food,
have
safety,
roots. Like
and
roots come from struggle.
Right.
And so that's why it's like, that's why we're seeing a lot of problems with our quote unquote elite because it's been too long and they don't have struggle. They're like dumb.
Yeah, like I hear a lot of white replacement theory, and there's a lot of Republican whites are like totally against that. I'm like, why don't you have kids?
That was always my issue with Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
I'm like, how about you have some kids? He's like, girls are gross. I'm like, okay, man, whatever. It's all good. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying like it's like you can solve the problem by coming. Like that is the best deal in human history.
right, yeah.
You have this major problem. Well, I got a solution for you.
Yeah.
It's called fucking. And it's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah. Like white people are the majority. I mean, if you just have kids, it's fine.
Well, the good news is the right whites are having kids.
Yeah.
And we're going to stay in control. Don't you guys worry. I'm just kidding. No, it's like all our friends where we live have like 4, 5, 6 kids. It's there's so many children where we live. Yeah, a lot of it is cities. I think cities, for all people, it's like it shuts down reality and people don't have kids.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of depressing because whenever I go to New York City, it's just so many people. It's just, I just don't, I want
I
to get out
can't
of
even go
there.
in there.
Yeah, it's just too hectic. It's almost feel like you in a,
I feel like
so
I'm
many,
drowning in people.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
I went
why
to San Francisco. I feel disgusting.
Disgusted.
Yeah.
It's why they start thinking like they start not thinking humans are good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like where I live, you see another person, you're like, we'll survive the winter. Me and you can start a business. We can farm together. In a city, it's like, you're all a threat to me. We should kill each other.
Yeah, exactly what it feels
You know,
like.
I see a gun, I'm like, we'll kill that coyote together. You know, in the city, it's like, that's a threat. It's like being in a supermax prison all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't breathe.
No, and they're in that, and that's why, like, when money's your god, like, I always think my checklist is what is my protector and provider. And so when people do anything for money, because they're like, without money, I can't be provided for or protect. I'm like, man, you're gonna end up doing some sodomy in a city, because that's what happens. Because they like the cities where they can make the most money,
Right. Yeah.
and it's like, okay, well,
Yeah. Take us through a day of your farm. What it's like.
It's
well, it
like
depends
that
on.
TV show. What was it?
Well, no,
Kevin Costner?
now that my kids, my oldest is about to turn 10. Fortunately, now I got them doing a lot of the chores. But you know, we have a ton of chickens. So you wake up and you milk the cow. When the goats are in milk, you milk the goats, and then I strain it. My wife makes cheese every few weeks. Like it's all cycles. So there's some times when it's really busy. Like if we're like at harvest time or we're planting in the spring, and then there's other times when it's real chill, like the winter. You know, and it's just beautiful, man. It's like every problem has a solution, and it's like everything makes total sense.
So you have 4 kids, and it's just you and your wife, right?
Yeah,
Up in Idaho.
yeah.
I bet that'd be a cool reality show.
Dude, you guys can visit anytime you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake Shields is up there. He taught my kid how to choke me to death. No, and he was talking about it. He's like, dude, it's like paradise. It's funny how inverted the world is, where you think Idaho, you think like, oh man, I want to end up in Idaho, you know? And it's like Switzerland It's just like so beautiful and idyllic. And just the way we live is like, you know, it's clean. So it's like everything just works. And we have like orchards and our water comes
Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. It's like beautiful.
beautiful.
We were driving, I think we was going from Idaho to Montana to do a show. We was going through these mountains and this big freaking, it wasn't even a deer. I think it was a damn, it was a damn moose or something. We almost hit it.
Elk
It
probably.
was huge.
Oh,
and
dude,
then
they're
I could have
huge.
swore we was going to Montana. We looked up on this cliff.
It's like a 10,000-foot drop.
Yeah, it was a
Totally.
damn, I think it was a damn ram.
Just standing on the
Is that rams up there?
Oh, yeah.
It was just standing on the edge of the fucking cliff, right?
Totally.
I'm like, driving like, the damn thing, you're gonna fall.
I'm like, is that a
Dude,
damn
they
ram?
run down those cliffs.
That is so crazy.
No, they're like, fuck it. No, the mountain, it's funny you bring that up. My wife always makes fun of me for it. I love mountain goats. Like if anyone brings them up, I'm like, you saw one? What were they like?
Yeah.
To me, they're just the coolest because they don't, it's like gravity doesn't apply to them.
Yeah.
Right.
And elk too. It's like they're huge.
Right.
And we like have them walk through our land.
Right.
You know, they're like 800 pounds. They're gigantic animals and they're just
We had
majestic.
to stop in the middle of the road and it was just looking at us. And then I blew the horn and it's like, he just looking like, blow it again, motherfucker.
Yeah, totally.
I was looking at the whatever it was. He said totally called him the N-word.
Totally. Yeah, yeah.
And then he just
He's
sat
like,
there and looked at us.
He's
and
like,
then,
you far from home, boy. Dude, you hit an elk going fast. It definitely can kill you and it can survive.
Yeah. Totally your car. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, it was-
watch this. Watch this. They run right down. Yeah, they're like the Russian parkour
what the
videos.
Shit.
That is crazy.
Dude, is that AI? There's no way.
no,
dude, that's AI.
That's like Rudolph the reindeer.
No, like the
That's like
real
Rudolph.
No, the real shit is totally. You don't even need to.
Oh, that's AI. Wait.
That one was AI.
That guy got real. Yeah, that guy made a bad call. That guy just signed up for the Marines in a mall. No, do what? Do
One where they're running down though.
That's so sad. He broke his neck like 50 times.
Oh, this one might. Is this good?
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's like what we saw. It's like a 10,000-foot drop.
Dude, they crush so hard. Yeah, dude. Dude, mountain goats are so cool. I have Nigerian dwarf goats, so they're not like that coordinated, but they have good milk.
Nigerian dwarf goats?
Yeah, literally.
That's the
What
thing.
the hell is that?
Nigerian dwarf goats?
Yeah, they're
Dude,
black,
yeah,
right?
look them up. No, a few are black.
Nigerian dwarf goats?
Yeah, they have the highest, they have the best goat milk. It's like really creamy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the Nigerian dwarf goat.
Yeah, they're sweet.
So,
My male is named Achilles, and he pees on himself to get dominance, so I had to pee on him. Because he was trying to headbutt me, so I pissed on him. And it worked. Really? Yeah.
You just pissed on him?
Yeah, because that's all they respect. That's the language they speak.
Piss.
Yeah, for real. Like he pisses on his own face. He's like, blah, blah, blah. And dude, my neighbors borrow him. They're like, can I borrow Achilles? All he does is he gets taken to farms and just pounds and then gets brought home for free food.
wow.
It's insane. Like what a life that dude has.
Yeah, just pounding other goats, huh?
Pounds. Yeah, and then he gets tired from pounding, comes back, drinks some water, takes a nap. He has like hundreds of kids, and they're called kids, like a goat kid. Good, they're called kids. They sound like a human crying. It's really freaky.
Yeah. So your farm,
Yeah.
you don't even have to go to the grocery store.
We still do.
Okay.
Yeah, like we still do. It's like, but the big stuff, eggs, cheese, milk, butter, like it's certain seasons. The thing that we had to get better at is like storing everything all year.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got like, that's canning and jarring and all this stuff that people are probably going to have to relearn when the economy crashes.
Yeah.
It's like during Great Depression times, it's like, this is the stuff that people need to learn. Like you just get a little garden, you can it, you save your food.
Right. So you just have to buy like rice, bread.
Yeah, and you know, we still do. I have 4 giant kids, so it's like we still get food and stuff. But it's like the main thing is that we sell stuff. You know, we can sell some of the big stuff, but it's to get all the nutrition that isn't in a lot of food. It was like my main thing. But the main calorie stuff is like potatoes. You want like a lot of that.
Right, potatoes.
Yeah, we got to get bigger at potatoes because that's where it really
I
packs
love
in.
potatoes, man.
Dude, they keep whole armies alive.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the only way you can really crank calories with like a local farm, like a hobby farm, is potatoes.
Yeah.
And then milk and cheese. Eggs are like a perfect, and like eggs at like a real farm that aren't washed, they last like 6 months.
What?
Yeah. They have an enzyme on them where they don't go bad. I'm telling you, man, the world's made perfectly. It's like, there's just enough brains in a deer to like to tan their hide. It's like perfect. Like everything's like balanced the way that it should be.
Shit, you can't buy anything anymore. I was eating some damn crackers the other day with some shrimp. I said,
Hey. You mean C words? Go on.
It was all natural, and I looked at the damn box of saltines, and it says GMO.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is not crackers I'm eating?
Dude, everything.
Genetically modified.
Everything is genetically modified.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get why they're doing it. More people need to grow food. It's like, they're like, we're just trying to feed all you fuckers, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, back in the day before slavery ended, we used to have people that would weed the. I'm just kidding. No, but like if you don't have enough farm labor, like it's all chemicals, you know?
Yeah.
That's why it's like on our farm, like you have enough people to actually do it. It's a really fun life. That's why it's like I always question what life was actually like on Thomas Jefferson's farm. I would literally sign up for it.
Yeah.
Like I would literally have been okay being one of his quote unquote slaves. I think they were treated fine. Like imagine you're hanging out with Jefferson. He's teaching you about the government. You're eating organic food.
It was organic.
It's like, oh, they whipped us. Well, what did you do? Stole. You know, it's like,
potatoes.
Yeah, because that's a word spell. The whites were called indentured servants. You know, like my ancestors came here as slaves, but they're not called slaves. They're called indentured servitude. Where you couldn't leave the farm and you had to give the labor to the guy, but you weren't black, so you weren't a slave. I mean, come on. You know?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think slavery took some hard turns. And I'm not signing off on it. I don't think it should be a racial issue. All I'm saying is like
everybody's a slave, though.
A slave to their vices, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, because you're like, debt is slavery. Like, that's why when 12 Years a Slave came out, I'm like, what's that? Student loans?
Right.
You know? Because that's how you would create a free range slave system. It's like, no, pick any job you want.
Yeah.
Right? It's like this idea that it was like plantations had barbed wire or some shit. It's like, no, it's a gig.
Right.
It did take some hard turns on some of those plantations.
Yeah.
And I'll be the first to admit it.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. We made some mistakes.
Right.
Isn't it funny how people always identify with the victim? Like when it's like, I got a buddy who's like half black. He's like, oh yeah, one of my ancestors was raped by a white man. I'm like, so that means your ancestor raped a black chick. How can we only look at one side?
Right.
Like you're just as related to the rape guy.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, I don't think I descend from any slave owners, but I somehow relate to them. I'm like, we made some mistakes.
Right.
It's like, Owen, you don't descend from anyone who owned land. I'm like, I do now in my head.
Yeah. I was on my family ancestry, man. They traced it all the way back. It went back to like 1600. This had his first name, and it was like this long.
Good for you, man. What's your history? Like, what happened?
Family was slaves. My ancestors, a lot of was slaves. But I got Irish,
Well, yeah. Our great grandfather was a white dude. He had a white family and he had a black family.
Yeah.
And that's how.
He actually wrote a book about it. It's called The Hodgwtins.
Dude, I'll read that. So what did you glean from some of that history? Like, what did you learn?
That my great-great-grandfather, the white man from Ireland, he was crazy.
From Ireland?
Yeah,
like he was from Ireland?
He had a white family and a black family. And back at those times, he would go out in town with his black kids and drink with them. He was a good guy.
No, it's like the Irish. Imagine like the Irish were the slaves to the English forever. They're like, oh, we got new land. We can finally fucking be the slaves.
Yeah.
Or the owners.
Yeah.
Because the English, they used to just like, yeah, there was like law that when an Irishman got married, like the English guy got to bang his wife that night.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the Braveheart shit. Like that's historical fact.
Yeah.
And so then they must have been like, dude, we go to America, we might be able to own somebody ourselves.
Yeah. Hey, I want to bring up what Trump said about making houses affordable for everybody. He came up with an idea, the 50-year mortgage. You remember that's like you.
I'm pretty sure that there's a book about the 50-year mortgage that was about your family. Think about that.
Exactly.
Think about the spellcraft of that. The 50-year mortgage.
I heard that. I was like,
am I now a slave? You know, because if you sign up for a mortgage at 20, you're talking life expectancy your whole life. You are in a slave contract.
Yeah.
That's why it's called bondage. It's like the bond. It's like a financial instrument. Hopefully, you know, my banker is like a Irishman that can drink.
Yeah.
You know, with his black family or me. Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I think that it's going to get wild. I don't even think we've seen anything yet. Like this is the
He's
biggest.
got another 3 years.
Well, yeah, and financially, it doesn't even matter who's in. It's like this fiat bubble is insane.
Yeah.
Like hundreds of trillions of dollars of notes that are like just going to vanish.
Yeah, we're approaching 39 trillion. When Trump took off, it was close to 36. Now we're almost at 39 trillion.
And that's not including unfunded liabilities and the derivatives market. It's at like literally like 300 trillion. That's why I'm telling people about silver and gold. It's like gold should be like 100,000 an ounce.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. And so the way they can reset it is to reprice gold. Like, let's say they have a few tons of gold. They're like, well, now it's worth 100,000 an ounce. We can pay off our debt and we'll start over.
You think that's what's going to happen?
That's typically what happens.
I'm going to buy me some fucking gold.
Just a little bit. You don't need a lot.
All I need is a little bit, huh?
Just a little bit.
About 10
Just a little taste. Yeah, because in Weimar, Germany, and all these places, like you could sell an egg and pay off all your debt. You know, and I try to, I don't take out debt because I'm just obsessed with not owing people money. I'm obsessed with not being a slave.
Right.
Because I had to pay off my wife's student loans, and I felt like I was buying her from like Jabba the Hutt. I'm like, I'm taking this woman as my own.
Right, yeah.
It felt so good when I played off my student loans. Man.
Totally.
Yeah. It felt so good.
That's when I knew I owned her. I'm just kidding. I'm telling.
What do you think about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency?
I'm not into it. I'm not into it just because whenever someone says it's as good as ... I'm always like, I'll just get the thing then. They're like, no, it's like digital gold. I'm like, so like a dildo is like a digital dick. Like, you know?
I want the real dick.
And they keep telling me I don't understand. I'm like, well, if I'm not smart enough to understand, why would I buy it then? Like, I'm too stupid then.
Right.
And they're like, oh, no, we didn't mean it. We just wanted to shame you so that you'd buy it. I'm like, okay, no, I'm too stupid. I have to read this white paper by a freaking Japanese guy named Central Intelligence. Satoshi Nakamoto means Central Intelligence. They're like, oh, yeah, no one's ever met him. I'm like,
yeah, I know they say that. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if the government used Bitcoin because then we could all check what they're spending their money on. It's a public ledger.
You can trace it. Yeah.
No, I get it. I mean, I'm not against it. I just personally don't understand it. I'd rather own like
gold,
chickens, bullets, silver. You know, I'm like that.
So if I could see, I could touch.
Totally. I'm like, that chicken lays. As soon as she stops producing, I eat her.
Right.
I'm like, how primal is that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You're old-fashioned.
The old-fashioned way, and the chickens always come home to roost. It's a great metaphor.
Yeah.
And I just look at people in the eye. It's a great metaphor.
Yeah. Hey, so by the time Trump reaches his end of his term, what's your prediction? What do you think?
Oh, man. I think they might drop the Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, dude, I live in Idaho. Like, you want my predictions?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I think that to try and get any public support for a war, you got to have something happen so that people are like, how dare you? And so I always look at like symbols of what would be the thing. And I just think the Golden Gate, that's why they keep saying Iran might attack California, because you got the Silicon Valley debt bubble of trillions of dollars. How do you walk your way out of that? Yeah, AI is great. It makes tits on stuff. We owe $1 trillion. Like, how do you can't really get out of that. So if you have an event near San Fran, you can be like the damn carpet people, you know?
Right.
And so the Golden Gate Bridge has been destroyed in movies like thousands of times, just like World Trade Center.
Yeah.
So you have it in your subconscious, and then it just sounds esoteric, the gate of gold, you know? So you drop the gate, and then I don't think they have a plan after that.
Yeah.
Right?
So you think a false flag's coming?
Well, I called that a while ago, and then someone sent me that there was a media article that said, you know, terrorist cells in California, and had a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge on it. And I was like, because the show Full House is very, in my opinion, satanic. You got Danny Tanner, the pervert, and all that, and he died ritualistically in a hotel room, and no one looked into it. Do you remember when he died? They're like, yeah, he slipped and fell and bashed his brains in.
Yeah.
And his family's like, we do not want to look into this. If you look into it, that's hate.
He was so wholesome, and he's like the perfect,
Yeah, but in real
Did you
life,
look at his stand up? I was like, oh my God, this dude's got a.
Dude, he's saying he wants to bang the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
Who's that, Bob Saget?
Yeah, Bob Saget's a freak. And so someone bashed his head in. Yeah, and everybody was like, it happens, man. People slip and fall. And so every Full House, it's Golden Gate Bridge. So, and this is low probability. I'm just saying that that's a potential, because how do you get out of this now?
Right.
Are you like, they had a nuke, it's done now? Because now they just destroyed a bunch of like the Iron Dome shit and everything, I think. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, the stock market could just get rocked. And Pam Bondi would have a fucking conniption if that happens. Because without that 50,000 Dow, now
I can't believe she even brought that shit up during that hearing.
Dude, the craziest is she thought she was going to get like a standing ovation. She's like, the Dow was 50,000, so some kids had to take some cocks. No, fact though. I'm not signing off on that.
Literally what she said.
Yeah.
That's literally what she's saying.
Yeah, and the children, it's like people have a broad ability of accepting stuff, except for like innocent. People are like, adults choose what they want, but like a child, like there's no line. That's the line. Like, if there's no line there, then what the hell do you got?
Yeah, I knew something was up when Trump finally went in office, and then a bunch of influencers went to the White House with those Epstein files. Remember that?
And Timmy Pool wouldn't even take his hat off, right? I'm like, Tim, it's not winter time. Like, who the fuck does he think he's fooling with that hat?
Yeah. He's just like LL Cool J. He would never take that damn hat off.
Yeah, no, and it's like it looks sweaty and hot, man.
Yeah.
Dude, the dude rollerblades unironically. Like he's got a half pipe and he blades. And he's like, dude, I've been blading today. Yeah, no, I feel you though. They went there. They're like, we saw the files, man. We got the binders.
Yeah. Right. And then all of a sudden she said, there's nothing. That was just like phase one. Then phase two never happened. He said, there's nothing
Phase
else.
two, she said, the files is on my desk. You remember?
Yeah, it's like.
And she's like, they're horrifying. and then they're like, oh yeah, there was no victims. And then Trump's like, are you guys still talking about that fucking loser? He's like, Epstein, that was so yesterday. Right. Yeah, he was like, you guys aren't even cool.
Right. I was
and everyone's like, what the fuck?
I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. And there's that moment when someone's gaslighting you that hard when you're like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Like imagine if right now I'm like, I'm a super short black guy. Right? And I was just dead serious. I'm like, oh, you can't tell I'm a 3 foot tall black guy?
Right.
Or I'm a Smurf. Like I'm a Smurf.
Right.
And it's like, there comes a point where you have to be like, oh my God, you're lying to me really badly.
Yeah.
You know?
But
a lot of that.
On the right, there was like, yeah, he's my president.
I mean, how much of that is an illusion, though? Because I hang with a lot of right-wing dudes, and nobody is into this shit.
Yeah.
Like, nobody is buying this.
You know what's crazy? Me and Kevin just stick to ourselves and Joe. I don't go out much. I don't have any
No, they're
friends.
not buying it. Like,
They're
most
not buying
right-wingers are not buying it. Like, the ones that are more pragmatic, they're more like, he's what we got, you know? Like, nobody's like, yeah, man, we have to make Shapiro's dreams come true, or what are we? You know, nobody is like that.
Yeah, because like when we post like just a little bit of criticism for Trump, we get nailed on Facebook.
Yeah, but how much of that are real people?
Yeah.
Like that's what the digital world does to people is they're like, everybody's against us. It's like, who, Funboy 69 from France? Like, what is that? It's a picture of Aristotle's head.
Right.
You know, that's what I started realizing because there was a point where I was like, man, I'm really pissing off the world. And then I started being like, but nobody in my life, though. And I really started analyzing it. I'm like, so who is the most mad at me? And it was always people that I couldn't even confirm are real people.
Right.
And I'm just like, so these illusions pop up and then they just fade away. And then later, dude, my cancellation was about trans kids. So I wouldn't buckle on that. I'm like, no, it's wrong. Like that was the thing. And there was a point when it seemed like everyone was passionately into like amputating an 8-year-old boy's dick.
Yeah. Right.
And then now it's like as if it never happened. Like, you know, nobody is for that.
Yeah.
And in 2017, I was like, man, but I wouldn't break, and then it just lifted. And now I don't know a single person that would think that.
Right. And I got like people that's part of that community. They said, man, that stuff is crazy what they're pushing.
Yeah, it's even I know a bunch of Jews that hate the Israel shit. They're like, dude, they're making us look bad.
Right.
I'm like, that's why I like to keep only one Jewish friend. Because when they can start commiserating behind my back, that's when they usually start a currency. No, because that's the funniest thing is I actually relate a lot to certain aspects of Jewish culture because they're like, a lot of them can be really funny and they're like good at writing and, they're like funny dudes until they get like the levers of power and then they get these fucking eyebrows. And it's like, I view their culture as like a female culture, like they're shit testing you. Like how your girlfriend will get you that like really ugly shirt to see if you're a pussy and you'll wear it.
Right.
It's like that's how Jews are. They've been trying to get every president to bomb Iran just to be told no so that they could be respect the president. It's like, let's bomb Iran. And the presidents are like, no. And they're like, that's why I love you. And Trump just failed. He's like, okay, whatever makes you happy, bitch. And he just bombed and they're like, don't really do it, man. We're fucked now.
Yeah.
Because now I know a bunch of Jews that are like, oh, dude, we're so fucked.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to end. I really don't.
I told a few of them they could live in my attic. As long as they promise not to write any diaries. No, I think it'll be cool. I think the people that are in illusions are really in a bad spot. But I think if you're not lying to yourself, I think it's just going to be a fun ride.
Right.
Right. Because like, I thought it was already going to be, I've been at this a while, and it's like, I thought it was already going to be insane. Like I was figuring out how to, filter water with sand and charcoal and shit, and it's fine. I just drove here. The car works great. Yeah. I was like thinking about getting horses and shit, So, if you look at collapses, it's like, even Russia had a horrible one. Some people got poor. They drank some vodka and a strong man emerged.
Yeah. I like what did, damn it, I'm having a brain aneurysm.
You have a lot of those.
What's that fucker's name?
Dude, I want a twin, man. That looks so fun. Like, you guys really do have, like, a bond.
Yeah, you get you in a lot of trouble, too.
No, that sounds awesome, dude.
I remember me and Keith was hey, man, you go first, and then I'm going to come in with the lights off, and then I'm going to get some.
I thought about that.
And then my brother looked at me and said, man, that's right? Do you want to go to jail?
Right.
That's like, you're going to do 15 easy if you do that. If we get caught and I was like, you know what, you're right. Let's just ask her.
Yeah.
That's cool, twins.
That's hilarious. It's like those Doublemint commercials from the 80s.
Double your pleasure, baby.
I know. Think about that. Like, that was a mass commercial for everybody. They're like, double your pleasure with two twins. And it's like, are you trying to tell me that you're going to bang some twins?
Yeah.
They're like related.
Innuendos in that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the spellcasting stuff is all the slogans for, you know where Just Do It comes from? That was the final words of a convicted serial killer at the electric chair. This is a true story. They're about to kill him, and he goes, just do it. No, that's true. That's where the founder of Nike got Just Do It, was that dude. No, for real. He was like, man, whether you're trying to get murdered on death row or go for a run, what a great slogan.
So they got him in an electric chair, and he's like,
he goes, just do it.
You got any last words, man? Just do it.
That's a true story. He was like, just do it. And Reebok's like, fuck, you guys got that one?
Bullshitting.
No, dude, the funniest part is it's all real.
Gary Gilmore.
Oh, Firing Squad. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Gary Gilmore, his tagline was just do it.
I want to see his face. That's the best way to die, firing squad.
It's
got to be horrible in an electric chair.
Yeah. Electric chair would be fucking brutal. For real.
Great you just sit there frying.
Dude, I know I'd be the one that, like, because I'm so big, I'd survive a couple rounds.
I could totally see that dude saying, just do it.
I could see that guy running a marathon. Look at him. Just do it. If you, like, obey your thirst.
Yeah.
Like, all this shit sounds like a demon's whispering in your ear, like, obey your thirst. It's like, taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like a gay thing, right?
Yeah. How'd you come across that? I had no idea that's where they got it.
Dude, this is what I do all the time. This is what I do in the winter. You asked about farming. In the winter, I'm like, well, I don't have any chores today, so I'm going to deep dive something real dumb.
That's crazy. Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah, because I started seeing these slogans, and I'm like, that's really intense. There's a ton of them. Like, once you pop, you can't stop. And I just had a friend die of a drug overdose, and I'm like, so you're telling me I'm going to become addicted to Pringles and I'll ruin my life?
Right.
You know, once you pop, you can't stop. And then Jared from Subway gets arrested for being a pedophile. Eat fresh? Like what? Like a kid?
Like, dude, you can totally tell he was a pedophile too.
Totally.
Just looking at him.
Yeah.
I lost all this weight.
He lost all that weight from guilt and shame. No,
He's still in prison, ain't he?
He's about to get out though.
He better be in prison.
Yeah. He's about to get out.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
What do you do now when you get out? You can't like rebrand yourself.
Dude, those are the guys that are mad at you on Facebook. Like he'll just sit in his house, be like, "Oh, fucking, how dare you say that about Trump?" It's like, dude, you're a convicted pedophile.
Right.
And they're like, well, America's too uptight. You know, that's why they love France. They always flee to France.
Yeah, what's up with Trump wanting to make all these other countries the 51st state?
Yeah, he just said
I understood Greenland. I was all in on that.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always wanted Greenland.
Yeah.
It's just sitting right there. It's huge.
Yeah.
And it's called Greenland.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's like no one there.
There's no one there, yeah.
No, there's like 20,000 people there, and the number one cause of death is suicide. I'm like, what? We'll improve you. Like, it'll be an improvement.
Wow.
You know?
Really?
People just killing themselves there.
Yeah, there's not enough sunshine.
Yeah, same way for London, in Seattle.
That's why the
High
South is.
suicide rates.
That's why
Rates too much.
the South is more friendly. I'm dead. I think so. Like I'm like, blacks in the North don't do well because you got all the melanin and you're in Detroit. That's why they do crack. Dude, the blacks in the South are awesome. That's why it's like,
Go to
like,
Memphis.
No, they're like, come by my barbecue, man. They're like cool because they have all the sunshine.
Right.
It's like if whites live in like the tropics, it's like we're fucking dead.
Yeah.
You know?
The sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because it's
Vitamin
like,
D.
because sunshine makes you happy, you know? But it's
It
like,
does.
and you guys need more sunshine than most people that I hang out with in North Idaho.
Yeah.
That's why they call us glacier monkeys.
I had a teacher in high school. His name was Mr. Tucker. He said, "No, did you know you do a lot better in the sun than I do?" He was telling me. I said, "Why is that?" He says, "Because your skin."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
That's why, like, the slave thing is so funny because they were trying to make Irish more slaves and they kept dying. This is a true story. They'd bring the Irish to like a tobacco farm in like Alabama, and they're like, "Let's do this." They'd be dead in a week.
Really?
Yeah, same with sugarcane, because sugarcane was like the opium of like the 19th century. You put white people in fucking Haiti, they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
and
hot.
that's why
Skin cancer and stuff like that?
Yeah, and then also
Overheating, heat strokes.
black people also have a slight immunity to malaria. Like you can still get malaria, but it's way less. And some people think that that's what sickle cell anemia is like. Part of that is being immune to malaria or something. And so if you're just looking at dollars and cents and you're a slaver, you're like, we got to go darker.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing potatoes up north, then you go light
Right.
Yeah.
because you don't want your slaves smoking crack. Getting all sad and shit.
Like,
Like, think about it. There's never northern black slaves.
Right,
That's
right.
why, the North was against slavery. No shit. Their slaves were white. You put them in a factory.
yeah.
Yeah, because white slaves were doing the making cloth and shit. I mean, look at us. According to the 5%ers, we were made in a cave and by scientists. So it's like we can survive the shadows.
Yeah, and plus y'all
We don't need a lot
deal
of
with
sun.
cold weather a lot better than blacks.
Exactly. We just need a little sliver of that sun. We got all the vitamin D we need.
Yeah.
And then you could put us in it. Same with the Chinese with the iPhones. You put them in a factory, they're fine. They're white. You know, you put a bunch of Nigerians in a factory, they're fucked. But you put them on a sugar plantation, they're having 20 kids. You know? And that's all just like, look at the truth of that. It's just so obviously true. It's like, you're just built for different shit. I tried to grow cotton as a joke to show how easy it is to pick, and it kept dying. But I was like, because it's like little like clouds, you know, like a bag of cotton is a pillow.
Right.
Like you could just fall asleep.
Right.
You know, potatoes, you're on the ground, they're like heavy.
I drove by a cotton field. I think it was Alabama. It's amazing looking.
It literally looks a little like heaven.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're in there. Don't you miss it? Like singing songs out there, you know, with your friends.
I was feeling something.
Totally. No, I'm like that.
It's beautiful.
I'm like that with manual labor. I know I descend from people that their whole livelihood was doing manual work. Cause like I get depressed if I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Like dude, imagine you just get to pick that all day long. Like little clouds in heaven. You know, and then you get a lesson from Thomas Jefferson. Right? The rule was you had to feed your slaves the same food as you eat. The irony is they figured out how to feed us fucking goy slop GMO and make us feel good about it.
Yeah.
We're like, we're free. Back then, you ate like what you were growing. It was like amazing.
Yeah.
I saw this one former slave on YouTube. It was the funniest shit ever.
A former slave on YouTube?
No, it was an interview when the moon landing happened. He was like 100 years old, literally.
Shit.
He didn't believe the moon landing. He goes, we never went to no moon. And dude, the way they got him in Africa, he goes, they told us that they had trees with pancakes on them. That's how, and so that's how they got him on the ship.
Really?
Yeah, he was like 9. They're like, back in this other place, we have like pancakes and syrup on the trees. And he's like, no fucking way. And then they bring him, and then he was on an orange plantation, and he seemed like a happy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 100.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like, we never went to no moon. And they interviewed him for the news broadcast. It was fucking hilarious. He's like, ain't nobody ever went to no moon. And dude, he was agile. He was like moving better than me. It was just,
I know. It's the old saying, use it or lose it. And it's so very true because I dropped maybe, 20 pounds? I feel so much better.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
last time you was here, I feel like shit.
This is a great place. There's so much sunshine in Vegas.
A little bit too much. Well, it gets hot as hell in the summer. In the summer, I'm not outside.
Dude, look at me. I'm like I'm a white devil down here. Now, you guys are crushing here. I mean, the sun, my wife is part mestizo, so she kind of craves the sun a little bit.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but she's white enough to be happy in Idaho, but, some of her ancestry wants that sunshine.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
Yeah. I like a little sunshine. I think I burned, though, man.
You burn?
Yeah, I burned.
How is that possible?
I don't know. It's weird. I got in the pool, and I got in the pool. My wife's like, oh, my God, what's wrong with your shoulder? It was like bright red.
No way.
Because I'm like really white up here. I don't get in the sun. And I turned red, and then I started peeling. She's like, oh, my God, you are white. Huh?
My shoulder's always burned.
Yeah. Dude, my face looked like I stuck it in the oven.
Do you put sunscreen on?
No, I didn't put it on.
Well, that's good, dude. That shit causes cancer. That's a true fucking story. Look it up.
Yeah.
The chemicals in that shit. That's why the world is made like a joke. It's like sunscreen gives you skin cancer. It's insane.
It's supposed to protect you from that. Yeah.
No, the sun's good for you.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you're white, huh?
No, dude, I don't burn as much as your white ass. Dude, I get brown as shit.
Yeah, that's good. You get it.
I get a little of that.
Yeah.
A little of that Germanics in there. Some fucking black hop defense somewhere on. Because I really don't burn that much at all.
Have you did your ancestry?
No, I should.
Yeah, you should.
I had a girlfriend in 2006 do it for me.
Okay.
But I don't remember what it said. And now I'm a little freaked out that the grabblers know that about. Like, they have my DNA.
But you know the crazy thing about it? They don't really need your DNA. If somebody in your family, they can.
Yeah, my uncle did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said we have a lot of Scandinavian, even though we're part Irish.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think we're a little black, maybe.
Yeah. Like, a little black is okay.
Dude, I think it's good for you a little bit. Gives me that flow state.
Yeah.
It's true. That's why Candace is crushed. She's all fucking flow state. She's just crushing. And the grabblers get too in their head. They're like, man, obviously you sound like a fucking demon.
Right.
And it's like, no, because like musically, because I teach piano and stuff. So it's like, musically, I know what it's like just hitting that flow. And you might need a little melanin to do it.
Yeah.
Like, we posted something about Candace on Facebook, and people's like, oh, my God, you why are you posting her here for?
Dude, they're like so mad about
my
it.
page.
Dude, and she's finally crushing. I used to make fun of her all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm getting kicked off shit and she's like, testifying with Prager you at Congress, I was like, and I was like, she stole my bike, and I used to make fun of her. And now I'm like, she's doing awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like she just wants to get to the bottom of her friend's death. It's like, even if she's wrong, why would anyone get that mad? That's always the tell for me. I'm like, you're disproportionately mad. You're more mad at that than child rape.
Yeah.
You know, like these guys are not like the Epstein shit.
Yeah.
It's like you're mad at, I'm like, yeah, women have dreams and they think they're real. That's every woman in the world.
Right.
Like who doesn't know that?
Right.
It's like Candace Owens thinks she had a dream and it's real. I'm like, yes, that's what they do. Like they have it. Like one of my biggest bits was the dream song about like, why are you mad? What did I do? Did you have another dream about me? It's like universally funny.
Right.
And it's like they don't, that's why I think they might marry guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, these grabboids. Because it's like, do you not know female nature?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I say it's not people on the left really. It's like right wing. Yeah, it's Zionist.
No, it's like a certain
her.
Yeah, with a certain income too. It's not like your blue collar Zionist.
Right.
It's like someone that I'm pretty sure is in a money laundering situation. You know, it's like some of these pastors that are like, she must be stopped. It's almost like he's about to be like, or I'm fucking going to jail. You know? Right. It just feels that way to me. Right. It's like, this doesn't feel.
Shut this bitch up.
I'm like, you work with a convicted pedophile.
Yeah.
Like, no problem there. It's like, God's grace, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but Candace can't have a dream? Like, are you facing some charges?
Yeah.
That's why when people are like, how do you have these crazy theories? I'm like, because the main one doesn't make sense. So that's why we are now trying to figure it out. And of course I can't know. Mm-hmm. It's like the moon landing shit. It's like, then why don't you go to the moon?
Right.
I'm like, with my rocket ship? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's why it's like, okay, so this dude with a 30-06 made that hole and then carved on the bullets and fucking, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to look into this more then. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know if there's fucking Egyptian planes or anything. I'm not a plane guy, right. But the reason people are speculating is because they're not acting normal. Like Erika Kirk's coming out with like a fucking WWF wrestler. You know, like that's not normal behavior.
It's not.
Dude, and I defended her at first. I'm like, dude, evangelicals get real weird with shit. I'm like, they have fireworks.
They do.
And I did. I was like, dude, give her some love. It's like, you never know how you're going to react when tragedy hits.
Right. Yeah.
But then when she was like, stop now, to Candace Owens, I'm like,
yeah,
listen, I had my bike stolen and I'm not mad.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, something's going down.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what. I mean, my conspiratory, I'm talking about the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it's not right.
Yeah.
Look at that. And then she's wearing leather pants and she gave JD Vance like one of those long horny hugs. You got that video where she hugs and Vance like felt it and just patted her like a kid? Yeah, because he was like, dude, we're on camera. You're wearing leather fucking pants. Like, do you got the Vance one where she like does that hug where if it's at a party, you're like, fucking lay off, man. It's like the horny hug. And I get a few days, like, watch this. So hard hug. Look at that. Pats her.
Yeah,
you see that?
That grabbing the head thing is crazy.
Because there was a neck grab.
He's like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, look, neck grab. Head. Yeah. Right? So then he pats like, there, mourning woman. Remember your character. You're a mourning.
Right, yeah, right.
And she's wearing leather pants like a fucking, like.
Keep playing it, Joe. I watch his hands go up. He's like.
Yeah, pats. Yeah, like he's not doing it. He's like, listen, this is not a great. It's like, death made her horny. Who knew?
Yeah.
What is she in fucking White Lion or Poison? Like she's wearing leather pants like fucking Nikki Sixx and Motley Crue.
Yeah.
She's in Def Leppard.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, just what's going on with this? And then the security guards, I've done security. It's like, shots fired, quick. Like nobody like hides or protects anybody. They're like, you think what I'm thinking? Get the cameras, walk in a circle.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, that's weird. And I don't have the answer.
Yeah, how can you not see somebody on the roof? That's like the first thing I look at
in
that situation.
They're like, they said it was better we left the roofs alone. It's like, dude, they say that the guy took the gun apart and put it back together.
Right.
His first shot ever, he's like a trans furry guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dude, shooting a deer for the first time, your hand's shaking shit. Like he's shooting a dude and he's like carving shit on the bullet. Remember that?
Yeah.
They always carve shit on the bullet.
Yeah, and a 30-06 blows a hole in an elk and it's like.
Yeah, elk is huge.
And it doesn't go out the back.
Yeah.
But again, I don't have the answer. All I'm saying is it's strange.
It's really strange.
And I have a right to say it's strange.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, because I've learned over the years, it's when I make the claim is usually when I get in trouble. Where I'm like, no, the Golden Gate Bridge is going down. Like, because I don't know. She might just be like literally retarded? Like, what if she's like legitimately she's mentally retarded?
Yeah.
You know, if they're like, listen, we didn't want to say this publicly. It's a huge company, but she's literally retarded. That's why she hugs with the pants. If she doesn't wear leather pants, she like counts to 10 over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, but like you have to tell me that. That's not assumed.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's one reason why I thought Candace might be cool, because I like constantly call her husband a homo. And then I go,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
yeah, I go, and she laughed at that, because I go, in my defense, I can't tell if British people are gay or not.
Right.
I'm like gay blind with British people, and she thought that was fucking hilarious. And I'm like, if you can laugh at your shadow, then that means you're not like deranged. And I'm like, I'll give you more love.
She has a good sense of humor.
And that's huge.
Yeah.
Because if you're acting fruity and you like pretend it's not,
Right.
it's like, how dare you think my capri pants are gay? I'm like, okay, you're definitely gay then.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good sign of a good, genuine person when they can laugh at themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you see that, you know that person's a good person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if not, they're in a delusion bubble. They're like, because they think they're the source of truth, you know?
Yeah, she's calling out Trump.
Dude, she's crushing it.
Like crazy. Alex
Crushing
Jones,
it.
too. Alex? I mean, she's like crucifying Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, because she realized that you can't play ball. Like, it doesn't work to like give them a little. They were like suing her, harassing her. It's like, I learned that too. If someone's that deranged, you're like, I'll just say all the truth then.
Yeah.
Well, Elon Musk called it. He said Trump's in there. He said it when they was going back and forth. Trump's in the Epstein.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Trump's in the Epstein?
What do you think's going on behind the scenes with all this shit?
Dude, man, Trump is up to his eyeballs in Epstein. He was friends. Like, when I meet you, I pretty much got a good impression of you. You was at parties with this guy, and you totally didn't have any suspicion that this dude was a perv.
Dude, how about the doodle at the birthday card? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest gaslights I've ever seen. So So he's like, dear Jeffrey, we both have a secret. And he like drew tits. And dude, his excuse, he goes, couldn't have been me. I don't doodle. And dude, he has a book of doodles. Like, he published like a doodle book.
Right.
Like, that's the funniest shit when he's like, couldn't have been me. I notoriously never doodle. And people are like, dude, you're known for doodling.
Right. It's like he just lies. And he doesn't care.
Dude, and the first time you realize that happens, I remember I had this Israeli friend, and I was like, yeah, but you guys said there was weapons of mass destruction. And she literally goes, yeah, but you believed us. And dude, that was when my life changed. I literally go, oh, wait, you think it's like buyer's responsibility. Like, you don't feel any obligation. Right. And that's like a culture. It's a gypsy culture where you're like, yeah, don't get fucked over. And I'm like, okay, and now I'm going to apply different rules with you.
Right. Yeah.
And just keep you in your little neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You can call it a ghetto if you want, but...
Yeah.
That's where you keep them.
Yeah, it's a culture that they have, really. And it's, it's in their religion.
Yeah, it's a loophole religion. It's like, we're not allowed to eat pork, so let's just rename it something else and eat it.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't really win like you think you are.
Yeah. I know, man.
We had a couple of Muslim guys on, and he said when they pray and when Christians pray, we're praying to the same God.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I said, because being on the right, being on the right, I'm supposed to think you're like a monster.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah, that happened to me
I don't
as
think
well.
a lot of Trump supporting Christians really realize that.
Yeah, if you look at actually their rules, they're actually pretty based. You know?
Yeah, like they always pick them about the pork. That was in the Old Testament for us as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we don't eat pork. It's a filthy animal.
Yeah, and they have like a lot of rules to be like good people. And then you'll see, crazy hypocrite. The one thing I will say about Islam, real easy to be a hypocrite because the rules are so intense. Not a lot of forgiveness,
Right.
That's I briefly thought that was a weakness of Christianity. I'm like, these guys don't do any loans. They fucking, I'm like, that's how we got to be. We're not going to be like Jack Posobiec over here, And then I was like, but it's easier for them to set up like it's basically a mortgage. They just call it a fee. Like, behind the scenes, they're doing all this shit and they're chopping hands off.
Yeah.
But overall, I think a lot of it is family oriented. A lot of them are solid dudes. It's just a lot of them. Islamic leaders can be like real hypocritical.
Yeah.
Because I know some comics that have performed for some of them, and they're like, Yeah, like as soon as the cameras are off, they have like midgets and, you know, it's like a disaster. You know, they're like totally doing drugs and, you know, allegedly. I mean, I'm not naming anybody specifically, but like that to me, I think is an advantage of Christianity is you have the ability of being like, we're all, you know, we need some forgiveness and some grace.
We're all sinners.
Yeah. But it's still, in my opinion, it is the same God of like the truth. You know, it's like you're trying to be. Then there's the God of lies where it's like everything's the opposite. You know, the medicine is the poison, the education is the lie. It's like everything's inverted.
Yeah. What do you think of Tucker Carlson?
Love that dude.
Yeah, he's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Why does everybody hate him on the right now?
Because he's telling the truth. Because they might go, because he's like not taking the money. It's like when you don't take money from the mob guy, they all hate you.
Right.
Because you're not in the thing.
Yeah.
And so like one reason why it's such a good time for my book to come out is like when Tucker said, I hope this spell breaks, that's when people went nuts on him because it is spells.
Yeah.
Like they're just like little wizards that are like, oh, if we say 2 weeks to flatten the curve, they won't know which curve, you know? And then they use human behavior like shame and all this stuff to alter. And as soon as you understand that it's like right out of a cartoon, it's like spellcraft.
Right.
It's like it becomes so much easier to see.
Yeah, and both sides are so tribalistic. I just say this, and then my people that look up to me, just living through me, essentially, is going to attack them and protect me.
Yeah.
So it's very easy.
No, you guys are doing a really
good.
good job because you're relating to actual right-wing like people versus like the figureheads on Twitter that have some form of NGO that they say they're a charity and no one knows where the money goes.
Right.
Like that's every one of these guys freaking out. They're like, Candace must stop right now and no one look at our paperwork. You know, because it's charity, they don't pay tax.
Right.
But like, you're not allowed to be political if you don't pay tax. Like, there's all these things where you're like, wait a minute, what are you guys doing behind the sines?
Yeah.
Just pay the tax. You know, it's in the Bible. It's like render Caesar that which is Caesar's and sleep well at night. You know. I write off all kinds of shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's like to make the claim like I'm not gonna fucking wet the beak of the silverback. Like that's a bad call.
Yeah.
But you know, my office is pretty big and it's a good write-off.
Right. Yeah, I try as best I can to be objective as possible and not be a sycophant for nobody.
No, you guys do a good job, man.
Yeah.
No, because politics do matter. You know, I don't want to just put my head in the sand. I personally am not, I don't gravitate towards it because I'm like a goofy comic. Like I like to make fun of all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But people do operate politically. And so, you know.
Yeah, the whole life's based around it. The frames, everything.
Yeah. And so I think what you guys are doing is good because it's what everyone's actually thinking. That's why Candace is #1 in the world now. They're like, oh, her and her cult. I'm like, that's a pretty fucking big cult. You know?
Right, yeah.
They always say cult when it's actually they're doing the cult behavior. They're like, if you don't condemn her, like,
Yeah, that's so
you know,
crazy.
ostracizing based on the eyebrow guy.
Right.
Like what she's saying isn't that crazy. I mean, I'm not signing. I don't know if the Macron lady has a dick.
I think she does.
Or at one point she had.
That's my opinion, but man, it's pretty impressive.
Dude, the mainstream story is she's still like a pedophile. You know, it's not like
the worst case scenario. Yeah,
it's like a 36-year-old lady and like a 13-year-old guy. They're like, whoa, how dare you? How dare? I'm like, dude, obviously, like they're French. They've been chopping their wieners off forever. They're like French people. The guillotine went to the ween.
Yeah. I just don't get how they trade in Tucker Carlson for Mark Levin.
Well, because the truth is scary to them now, you know?
Yeah.
But Tucker's crushing.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been crushing it, but it's like, I thought people were smarter than this.
Yeah, he was on Fox. You remember he exposed what happened on January 6th? I mean, this guy we looked up to him.
But it's just like what we were talking about. He owns when he's wrong. He's like, I supported Iraq. I was wrong. I feel a little bit of humiliation for it.
Right.
You know? And he's
Right.
And like that's what, if you can do that, you can just be right again.
Yeah.
It's like Ben Shapiro would never say he's been wrong about one thing.
Right.
That guy voted for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, and he'd be like, it was right and wrong at the same time, right? You know, and it's like Tucker Carlson's, I've grown a lot of respect for those guys because I used to have apprehension
Democrats
for everyone on the media. And now I'm starting to be like,
Democrats will admit,
oh my God.
dude, those are real. That's not AI.
That's real?
Dude, look at his own Instagram. His eyebrows are getting insane. Yeah, look at those.
Dude, what is that?
He became a Mexican woman. He's like painting it on. Look at that. He's like, hola, would you like to buy a pineapple? Look at that dude.
What is that all
explode.
about? Did he used to like cut him down or
Actually,
something?
maybe explode.
Maybe he just went raw. He's like, I'm growing him out. Look
He
at
looks
that.
like AI. He looks like Nancy Pelosi type
So
stuff.
that's AI. That's hilarious.
Oh, they put curls on it? So he must have been like, cutting them. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, he stopped waxing them. He's like, I'm ready to show everyone I'm a leprechaun. Like they are like mythical, like leprechauns.
Yeah. Like caterpillars on his
But
eyes.
like, if you love Jews, you resist their tricks.
Yeah.
Because like, if they trick everyone, then they can't, they're not going to build anything.
Right.
They need us to actually build and grow the food. And they're like, ooh, tee-hee, like they're tricking. And if you go with all their tricks and society crumbles, like they're the most fucked. Yeah, it's like women shit testing you, where it's like,
Yeah.
you should stand up to your boss and call him a queer. You're like, relax, Diane,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's the same with Jews. It's like, just bomb Iran.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're always going to be afraid. Next, it'll be Turkey.
Well, they've been bombing Lebanon now.
Yeah, they're externalizing authority. So no matter what, if they're afraid, it's someone else. It's a deep psychological issue.
Dude, I really think World War III is going to be United States, Israel against everybody else. I really think that.
I mean, there's a lot of like shitty countries. I think France. I mean, is France going to be on the good side? I mean, there's a bunch of countries that are pretty cucked, like England.
Yeah.
They got a lot of secrets. I mean, we got Don Lemon, but they had like Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Their media was like, they were like eating kids before the, Epstein made it cool, apparently.
I just hope we never cross paths with Russia or China.
You can't beat Russia. I mean, you just can't. Like, everybody who tries to invade Russia dies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A land war in Russia is not winnable. You just go in, they just wait.
Yeah. I think if we go in Iran, it's going to be horrible.
Dude, Iran is not, like, when people are like boots on the ground, I'm like, Afghanistan was just to get that one province so that we could get in.
Right.
And we no longer have Afghanistan. It's surrounded by mountains.
Yeah. Right.
What are you going to do? Parachute in a fucking tank?
Suicide.
No, it's insane. And they're like tough, old culture.
Yeah.
It's not like ISIS, some freaking brand.
Yeah.
ISIS pops out of nowhere. Oh, they've been working since the 70s. Dude, Persia invented like coins.
Yeah.
Those fuckers are like.
I just see Trump just pumping up on, we got the best military in the world. He keeps saying this. Then I saw a post today how Trump said Putin, it's a video on Warsaw Hip Hop. He says Putin is scared of the United States. I'm like, why you keep saying all this?
Dude, Putin's mom survived Stalingrad.
Yeah.
She was like, they thought she was a dead body in a pile of bodies because no one can beat Russia.
Right.
They can become very broken, but it's like physically. So Putin is that strong man that emerged after the collapse. It's like, that's the dude you don't want to mess around with.
No, hell no.
Because he knows that lies are dangerous. Like if he starts doing the rhetoric without backing it up, you get to a point where no one believes you or trusts you. Like you gotta burn some Chechens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like a mob guy, and it's like Trump's more like the spoiled mob kid.
Yeah.
Running
all the time.
Yeah, it's like they're running mobs, but it's like Putin's the one that actually does it
from the ground.
Yeah. And his men respect him because he's like, he does it.
Yeah.
Trump's like, my dad has a bigger tower than your stupid dad.
He's weak.
He's still funny. I'm not gonna lie though, he still makes me laugh sometimes. I hope he just isn't internalizing the horror it's causing. Hopefully he's just detached. Because that would be weird if he could really be like flipping about like a bunch of dead kids.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel guilt.
Man.
I feel guilt if I'm like wrong about something and someone buys bad pants.
Yeah. No.
Kids are getting incinerated.
Yeah, and he's golfing. I was like, that's just a bad look.
Yeah.
You gotta have a temperament for that. Now I would never have that.
He's just built different.
Yeah, he's built way different than us.
Yeah, he's just checked out.
Yeah.
They remind me of actors more than anyone. They seem like they're running lines and they're like, am I going to get royalties for this one? Like, they're not like leaders.
Right.
Like Putin's like a leader.
Yeah.
And then all of our politicians are like, I need Evian. They're like actors.
Right. Yeah.
They're like, I just nailed my line.
And then he comes out with this board of peace. I'm like, board of peace is just start bombing them.
Oh, yeah, because that's what they do. They just invert everything. Like, they'll be like, Operation Thirsty Camel. And then they just, like, give the camels water. You know, it's like the opposite of everything they say.
Yeah. Board of peace.
Dude, Space Force is fucking hilarious. They're like, it's a force in the space. Like, what the fuck is that? No one explains anything. They're just like, fuck it. They're like, just run with it, man.
Hey, do you think I saw that video of them catching a rocket. The rocket went to space, it came back, and he caught it.
You talking about Elon Musk?
I'm not buying any of that shit.
I was looking at him like, wait a minute. We haven't been to the moon, but this dude just caught a rocket.
Dude, how about when he's like, we're bailing on Mars way too hard. We're going to go back to the moon. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Dude, they named a planet Uranus. We're going to go to Uranus. Okay, Elon. You and Dave Limp. You're the CEO of Blue Origin, Dave Limp. He's going to go to Uranus. I'm like, dude, I've been bullied. I know this game. Like, I'm not going to pretend this is real.
Right.
Oh, you don't want Dave Limp in Uranus? Jesus.
Hey, man, before you let you go, your book, it seems it's doing well.
It is. It's a good time for it. If you want to understand how spells work, it's How to Slay a Wizard on Amazon. Right now you can get Kindle and the audiobook, and we'll do the hardcover soon.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah, and then Ladle.tv is all my stuff. Because they did shit to me. I thought it sucked, and I was forced to build my own thing, and now it's way better.
It's way better.
Yeah, I get to control all of it. No commercials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing like being your own boss, man.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube, it's like they don't make sense. They're like, the rules will change. That's one thing that the Muslims, it's like, the rules are don't make fun of these two guys and don't be gay.
Yeah.
And you're like, got it. Yeah. Like a lot of these American rules are now like, the rules change based on my emotions. I'm like, that's the spirit
it's
of...
ambiguous.
Dude, it's the feminine spirit. It's like the 28-day cycle where it's like, today the rules are different and you're supposed to know the rules based on how I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't build a business this way.
Right, right.
So thanks for having me, gentlemen.
Oh, thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
Man. Cheers.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good
times.
That was a damn good show.
Yeah.
It was a good show.